Bob and Tom Show. Ladies, there's Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hi, chick.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
He's over there in the performance room. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey.
Josh Arnold's here.
Hello there.
He's over there at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee. Got Shetland pony today. A little horse this morning.
Oh.
I don't know what's going on. And here's Tom Griswold.
We'll try to cover for you.
Yeah,
okay.
Please do, yeah.
I hope everyone survived the weekend with any gambling issues, perhaps. Willie, how did you do?
Won on the Buffaloes, lost on the Colts. Life's all about balance, you know? You lose a little, you win a little.
True.
That's how I'm looking at it now.
And how did your triple, what is it? What is this new thing you're doing with 3 scores?
Oh, 3 scores in a row, yeah.
3 unanswered scores. That did not hit. The Colts, they got scored on 3 times. We didn't answer. You have to answer, Chick. We didn't answer.
You got to answer.
Okay. And your Washington Football Club?
They tie the game with no time left on the clock with a touchdown. Tied at 31. But then the Philadelphia Eagles come back and win 34-31 with a field goal. So,
but at least both teams got to touch the ball.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Yes. To speed things along, yes, as God intended.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That's.
However, the shoe-in of the week, another 0 for week. It cannot get any worse. 10 and 20 on the season.
It's early on.
I'm drowning.
It's time to catch up. There's plenty of time.
Still 500.
No, it's 10 down, 20 missed.
So you're batting 500. Oh, 20.
No, 10 up, 20 missed.
Oh, yeah. No, that's not 500.
No.
It's not 10 out of 20.
What is that, 200? What is that?
All right. Not Hall of Fame, but certainly not.
Let's do that. 10
bench him.
10 correct out of 30. So that would be 200?
It's not like pawn shop time or anything, but
I don't know about that.
There's plenty to.
But the thing is, Taylor Swift has taken over the National Football League, and not only Taylor, but Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, all in the suite last night. It's going. Brittany Mahomes is in there. She and Taylor are besties.
So she showed up.
I don't even care who won the game. It's Taylor was there.
Okay.
And the big story was Brittany Mahomes tried a chicken finger with the, what are they calling that? Mostly ranch, kind of ranch?
Oh, God.
Seemingly ranch.
Seemingly ranch.
Yeah.
Seemingly ranch. And Brittany tasted it, did not like it. They have her making a frowny face.
That's
we're near
news?
we're near the end, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just telling you.
Can I just complain about the end of the Colts game? I don't get this thing where both teams don't at least get to touch the ball. Bothers me.
So I did not see that. So evidently, the Rams scored a touchdown and put it away. Yeah,
right away.
That's the deal. Yeah, Puka Nuka. What's his name?
Puka Nacua?
Boy, he's got nice hair.
Puka Nacua, the wide receiver for the Rams.
Cute boy.
Setting all kinds of records, man. He's unbelievable.
What a great name.
I don't know why. He's got to go to Pookie, right? He can't just go Puka.
That's his name. But it's just a beautiful name.
Pookie, baby.
Very poetic.
Yeah.
Again, it just troubles me that when they know that statistically, if only one team gets the ball in overtime, they win a disproportionate number of times.
This is the headline on one of my sports websites that I go through every morning. Okay, here it is. I'm not editing. Travis Kelce sneaks into Taylor Swift's apartment before girls' night out with Brittany Mahomes. Welcome to the NFL.
Oh, man.
And Donna Kelce, you think she'll do a spread in Playboy or something?
His mom?
Yes, Donna Kelce, Travis and Jason's mom, yes. She was at the Eagle game, and then she zipped up the, whatever they take, the causeway or the tunnel, or just went to the Jets game.
Probably a copter.
Oh, yeah, probably. But at the Eagles game, she was sitting with Jake from State Farm. Every time they would take a picture of her in the box, he was the guy in the red sweater that goes around in all State Farm commercials. Yeah, he was sitting right next to her. I just hope Donna cashed in and got like $1 million for letting him sit there, because obviously, as we all know, that was not a coincidence.
Yeah.
No, that was it.
We live in a new age of celebrity. There's a whole different type of celebrity out there.
That was a paid
I hope so.
advertisement deal, yeah.
I hope so, yes.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
So are we going to have someone sitting in the stands with that emu next? Is that going to?
Oh, that would be great.
Not the emu and his wife.
Yes.
Yes. If they were in the stadium, I would be that team's fan instantly if they would do that. And I'm looking for a team, obviously.
What a great gig! The guy that is with the emu all the time.
Yeah, I don't even know his name. He's probably a stand-up, but I don't. Yeah,
that's got to pay really well.
Have you seen the latest one from one of their earlier commercials? It was an actor trying to get his lines right.
Oh, yeah.
Liberty bibbity.
Yeah, he's back.
Well, he's the new spokesman. He comes in and he goes, "Hi, liberty bibbity," and the guy goes, "He doesn't even have a mustache. He can't be the spokesman."
Oh, look, a bee-boo.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, now, so your team didn't win.
No,
Willie, your team didn't win.
the shoe-in was awful. Yeah, the shoe-in was awful.
Ace, dare I ask?
Raiders lost. Yeah. Oh, sorry, they got jobbed by the refs. I'm sorry.
I gotta rewatch the game.
Oh, that'll make a difference. Okay.
What was the final on that one?
24-17.
24-17 Chargers beat Las Vegas. But the Raiders had some guy that did not look like a quarterback physically or in any way.
He was graduate from Purdue.
He had just a mustache. He looked like an odd guy. I had never heard of him. But it was crazy.
You didn't hear him when he played at Purdue?
Didn't hear him.
Okay. Well, now, what's coming up in sports?
Other things.
Yeah.
The Major League Baseball playoffs are set. We'll take a look. How about that? And the NFL.
The women's gymnastics team's doing great. They could win another world championship on Wednesday.
That's Major League Baseball coming up.
and there is one
and world records.
A brand new move in gymnastics.
From Simone?
Never done before in competition.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. Did you see that thing? Did you see a replay of that?
See that thing?
I mean, it's.
You know what? I'm behind on my gymnastics viewing.
No, but I mean, as talented as Taylor Swift is, this is in the world of sports. This is just tremendous.
The fact that Simone Biles is still competing at her advanced age
But I
of
mean,
what, 26?
it's an amazing, beautiful move.
Yeah.
It's poetry. And then we have a weird story about the Paris upcoming Paris Olympics, and France in general. I don't know if you saw that. That's making some pretty big headlines. A great story coming out of Costco. And Pat, I understand we have a couple of obscure requests for you today, Pat.
Yeah, that kind of
Did you say a great story out of Costco?
Out of Costco.
Yeah.
For the second week in a row.
I forget the first week. What happened the first week?
what was it?
We had I all remember we had an excuse for Pat to play his really good Costco song.
Costco.
So we'll get to that, to all those things coming up. And I'm really looking forward to the Aztec death whistle.
Wow. Did you actually get it?
Well, we'll see.
You don't have it here?
He has the Aztec death whistle. This started happening last week. I heard the Aztec death whistle. I asked him, as a friend, this is off-air, Tom and Chick.
Yeah.
Let's not play that. Here we are. We're going to play the Aztec death whistle today, whether you like it or not.
That's very spooky.
Whoa, I bet.
That's all coming up. In fact,
It's
sound
troubling.
particularly good if you're listening in those Raycon earbuds.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you hear the Aztec death whistle and the Raycons, holy heck. And Raycon is turning 6 years old. That's right. In that time, they've made a name for themselves in the premium audio space. Their everyday earbuds are known for high-quality audio and thoughtful features like a 32-hour battery life, the perfect in-ear fit with those gel tips for all-day wear and lasting comfort, and at half the price of other premium brands. No wonder they've already racked up 78,000 five-star reviews. And this past year, they expanded their entire business with introduction of Raycon Home and Raycon Power Tech. So needless to say, there's a lot to celebrate in those 6 years. Thank everybody who's shown them support in the past 6 years. And to celebrate Raycon turning 6, the biggest sale of the year going on now, hurry to buyraycon.com/Tom and use code BIRTHDAY to get 20 to 40% off site-wide. That's code BIRTHDAY at buyraycon.com/Tom, 20 to 40% off site-wide. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Coming up, we have a couple of pretty cool world records. And be careful if you stole a vacuum cleaner.
And the Aztec death whistle.
It's all coming. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, this is Ron White, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Greg Warren and Reno Collier on the way. On a Monday, it is October the 2nd. My name's Mark Allison. Thanks so much for joining us here on Bob and Tom.
It's a little baby butt. That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
Creamy.
Is it creamy?
Got hair on your butt?
That grossed me out saying
Not
that.
really.
No hair on your butt?
No.
Do you
So
have hair
sorry,
on your
Kristi.
butt, Josh?
Grass don't grow on a racetrack.
I don't have hair. I don't have that much hair on my ass, no.
Okay.
Okay, could we move on?
When I shave, I have to kind of get in there. That's where it is. You know what I mean? It's like...
Wait. What? You shave your
You shave your
buttocks?
ass crack?
Yeah, I shave the crack.
God.
Oh, my God.
You got what? Why wouldn't I? Is that a weird thing? That's weird. I didn't know this was weird.
Do you have a
Can you
separate...
stand up and show me how that works? I mean, how
No,
do you
don't.
do
I don't
that?
want to see that. I'm trying to unsee what I saw 10 minutes ago.
Typically, I lay on my
Wasn't that
side.
bad? Come on.
I'm glad you'd warned me about the tan line
You
thing.
lay on your side?
Yes, and so I'll lay on my side. I'll put a towel down on the bed, and then I lay on my side.
Wait a minute.
And
Do you have a series of mirrors?
And I have the clippers. No, I just
You're
guess.
shaving your
Clippers?
I don't do that. I don't think
You
I've ever
didn't
heard
want to
of it.
hear this?
This is you
clip it on your
you
bed?
trim your buttocks with electric clippers?
Yes.
Are these plugged into the wall?
Yes.
So you got this cord. You're working around a cord while lying on a towel.
When I
It's not
said
that difficult.
when I said don't go anywhere for the next 10 minutes, I didn't think this was going to happen.
Well, when you lay on your side,
So do you have a mirror up against another mirror?
I don't have a mirror. No.
You just do it by feel?
Yes. Yeah, like Tommy.
So, Josh,
Yeah.
Thank you for averting
So
all
you're,
this off of me to you because
you're using electric clippers like you'd use on a dog.
I suppose.
On your rear end.
Yes. Not so much. The cheeks aren't very hairy. It's the.
How do you know that?
You got to get up in there.
So you at one point
I
get
don't,
in front of a full-length mirror with another mirror? And
I like to keep house. I mean, I
You
don't
don't
let
go
it
that
go
far up, do
but I
you?
don't. I'm trying to think where I stop. Maybe it is kind of.
Are you expecting company?
No.
Well, maybe
You never
sometime.
expect company.
you want to be ready for it. You keep your house clean, don't you? In case you have a pop in?
No. Oh, my real house, yes. So, are these clippers then? Are these? You don't use the same one on your beard, I assume.
That's correct.
You have a
That's correct. There's a separate.
You mark them with like red tape on
No,
the cord.
I just know which is different.
Jeez.
Like, just you.
You know what? I use the same trimmer everywhere on my beard.
Really?
It's a trimmer. Yeah. You
Yeah, but you're not.
rinse it.
But you're not back there, you know, near the oil derrick.
Well, according to
The dirt button.
the old devil's onion ring. Is that
you know
what
the
you're thinking?
It's
dirt,
really when I
the
say
dirt
get up in
starfish.
there, it's not really up. I mean, it's the gluteal cleft, I guess, is what you would call it.
You're in the area there.
Yeah, sure, it's in the
Electric
area.
trimmer.
Yeah, but I usually do it post.
Shower when you can get electrocuted.
Sometimes there's pre.
Do you have?
What do you don't think I towel?
Do you have those? Do you have those plugs? The what are they? GFI, whatever the hell they are.
Of course he does.
So in case you're still a little bit of moisture back
You know,
there.
I
don't
never
get
considered that
zapped.
this might be
Weird?
uncommon. Yeah.
I got to say, I don't think I've ever heard anybody talk about that.
I'm sure people do it. They're just smart enough not to say it out loud.
On a radio show.
It doesn't bother me.
Waiter, could I have a shrimp cocktail? And I'll get back to my discussion of shaving my ass crack with my date.
I think that comes up at dinner, but
I hope not. Well,
I know many females that have to do that.
Along with, yeah.
okay.
That's true.
Women, yeah, it's not really the cheeks.
Right, it's
probably
up-
just the
Yeah.
That's good.
The cracker.
yeah.
Cracker. I don't know where that
little
came from.
Cracker.
They have to.
The
Sphincter?
crack. I combined crack and area into crack.
Carry.
now do you do the bleaching down there?
No,
I read about
there's
that.
no reason to. I don't think anybody's really getting.
Close enough to
Yeah, they're not.
look.
Nobody has a jeweler's eye. Examining it.
Hey, it's Josh, and of course,
Hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom at Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
it's the Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Pick'em, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer.
Is that where you go? Are we eligible?
Firewood. Sphincter blast. Some cereals shoot for the moon. We shoot for Uranus. Just say to your grocer, snap, crackle, plop. Tell him Harry Kalanick Jr. sent you and watch for my BMTV special. Harry Kalanick Jr. Unplugged. Sphincter blast in the big brown tapered package. That's, of course, so the box won't slam shut. It may sound corny, but sphincter blast is hip, cool, and it's solid.
When you need relief and you need it fast, eat a bowl of sphincter blast.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room. Hey. There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. Hello, Tom.
Yeah, I'm trying to find something over here.
I found something for you.
Okay, is it the thing with the guy setting his crotch on fire?
No.
Oh, okay.
There's an actual product for use in that area.
Okay, well, but while I was looking,
I
found this, which is much funnier. I'll be careful how I read this. A man of a certain from a certain country, okay, not the United States of America. I don't want this to be.
Well, now you've made it awkward.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. He allegedly accidentally set his crotch on fire while performing a flaming alcohol stunt.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
The video shows the man dipping his fingers into a glass of flaming alcohol and lighting a cigarette with the flame surrounding his fingers.
Oh.
So far we've got two bad things.
Yeah.
Smoking, not good for you.
Fire.
Dipping your hands in flaming alcohol.
Fire, not good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's probably, isn't there some kind of trick to this? They dip their fingers in some kind of
I don't know.
protective coat. Anyway, he then picks up the glass but spills the liquid into his lap, setting his pants on fire.
Oh.
He's screaming and tries putting out the fire by hitting himself, but knocks over the glass in the process. Then friends come over to try to help the man put the fire out. It's not clear how badly he was injured.
Badly, I would say.
Yikes. Wow. What a stunt. Oh, that takes balls.
That's what happens when you're a liar.
Pants on fire, you're right.
Yes. There you go.
All right.
It took balls. I guess they burned off. Anyway, I couldn't find what I was looking for, but Kristi, you apparently found it.
Well, there's a product out there called ball toner. Have you heard about this?
Okay, we'll save it because we have a potential song for this thing.
Ball toner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll find
That seems lost. I don't know.
Oh, I'll get there.
That's a problem.
Okay, we'll get to it later. But in the meantime, we return to the sports desk with Chick McGee.
Patrick Mahomes and Taylor Swift and the Kansas City Chiefs shake off a performance last night where they blew a 17-point lead, but hold on to beat the Jets 23-20, according to the internet. And if you're a Jets fan, you viewed some late game calls one way. If you're a Chiefs fan, you viewed them another. But apparently a couple of holding calls that were forgiven because of the Chiefs, and they didn't. They called them on the Jets, with the New York fans were very upset about, including Coach Robert Saleh, who was in a screaming match with one of the officials. But push comes to shove. The important thing is Taylor Swift was there last night.
Yeah.
With Ryan Reynolds, and according to Ace, even though the headline is Travis snuck into Taylor's New York apartment, according to Ace, they're not dating.
Didn't spend the night.
Nope, there you go.
Got a curfew.
Well, there you go. And Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers was in his own box away from the kids. He was down a couple of boxes. But he seems to be getting around pretty well in his walking boots.
He was very unhappy at the conclusion of the game. Very, very upset with some of the activities.
Hang on, what's going on? Aaron Rodgers was upset?
Yeah.
Okay. What happened, Tom?
Just things happened at the end of the game that upset him. So that's all.
Fair enough.
All right, sir. Yeah. So apparently, big doings on the internet about how the Jets were jobbed last night, and Zach Wilson and the Jets should have won the game, but the Chiefs. And actually, if Patrick Mahomes would have scored a touchdown last night instead of going out of bounds with less than 2 minutes left, he would have covered the double shock for the shoe-in of the week, but he did not.
How'd you hate that?
He took a knee instead of running up the score, which is. It's just I should be able to explain
to the bookie.
Look,
Yeah.
Look, I'll show you the tape. Look, he just stops. That's an easy touchdown. That actually did happen, but of course he did it so that time would run out, and he gets the win in the game. So there you go. Elsewhere yesterday in the National Football League, Denver, Houston, Minnesota, Tampa Bay, Tennessee, Chargers, Dallas, San Francisco all win. Also Jacksonville, Baltimore, and Buffalo winning. Buffalo pounding Miami yesterday, 48-20. You remember the Dolphins scored 70 the week before.
It's amazing.
And Buffalo comes back and show them what's what. Actually, Denver beating Chicago 31-28 yesterday. This bears mentioning because the Bears were up 28-3 in this one, I think, or something like that. And, Denver comes roaring back to beat Chicago in Chicago at 3.
We have a comment on that.
Oh, we do?
Yes, this is a comment, I believe, from Australia.
Uh-huh.
This is a dog. So Weimaraner specifically.
It's Gus, Tom, Gus.
Watching the game. Okay, thank you very much.
And we're also getting these kind of stories in conjunction with the NFL. Taylor Swift couldn't just shake off.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of her songs. Another chance to watch Travis on the football field, even though they're
not dating.
The 12-time Grammy Award winner arrived at MetLife about 40 minutes before kickoff last night to watch Kelsey and his Chiefs, even though they're
not dating.
They posted a video of Swift wearing blue jean shorts, a long-sleeve black top, leather jacket.
See, not wearing red.
This is in the
knee-high boots.
This is in the sports section.
Did you notice that if they showed a replay with Travis, Kelsey, it would then show a replay of Taylor's reaction?
Oh, sure. Jesus.
Yeah, it's the NFL couldn't be happier. They're getting all these people who would never watch a game to watch.
Oh, sure. Oh, absolutely. Although Donna Kelsey, Travis and Jason's mom, I didn't see her in the busy skybox, if you will, with Taylor and everybody. She was not in that. Maybe. Well, I heard Donna can't stand Taylor Swift, is what I heard.
They were at dinner on Saturday, though.
It was girls' night out, but they're not dating.
They've been very good.
Well, I don't think Donna and Taylor Swift are dating.
No, that would be a story.
Nobody saw that coming.
It's a new world.
It's a whole new world out there. Whole new world.
I have a technical question.
Yes.
You know what they do that thing where the players introduce themselves?
Mm-hmm.
And, they'll say, Mark Fromson, The Ohio State University.
Right.
Fromson was All-American.
Yeah, of course. Okay. What do they do if it's one of these guys with the portal that's been to 4 different colleges in 4 years?
Some of the guys have been using their high school.
Oh, yeah, of course.
That throws me.
That's been happening for a long time.
Yeah.
Not getting... I think it happened, someone didn't get along with their alma mater or something and started going back to their middle school.
Some guys didn't go to college.
In University of Mars, or not very many.
That's very rare.
Not very many NFL players did not attend college.
Well, that's what they got a free minor league, you see. I'm just curious
Curious about what?
It's like when they admit someone to the Hall of Fame that's played for multiple teams. Which jersey do they want to put on?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, it's up to them what college they choose or what.
Will they allow a guy to name 3 different colleges if he?
I don't think this
Sunday Night Football when he gets in front of the camera.
As is your brand, Tom. I don't think this question has any sort of outcome.
No, you meant to say validity, or is it of interest?
Yeah, I don't think either one.
Correct.
Yeah,
thank you.
Okay.
I was just making a point.
Yeah. What point was that?
I'm just kind of curious. Wouldn't you like to be there?
The point you were making was that you're curious.
I'd like to be there when they film those little things.
Why is that?
Why?
Because some of those guys have to do 40 takes.
I thought they were going to do away with it, but
I love that.
They haven't.
I like it. Okay, Spike, remember. Spike, you went to Williamstown JUCO. Go ahead, try it again.
That's junior college.
Spike.
Now, Tom, did you watch the Toy Story broadcast?
I heard it was great. I did not watch it.
Here's the thing.
I'm shocked you didn't watch that.
About that. That thing was amazing.
Oh, you saw it?
It was, I don't know how they got the animation.
Can you explain what they did?
So quick. It was, they used little toy football players.
Yeah.
Shut up, Ace. Jaguars and the Falcons. And it was a green football rug in Andy's room. And they were little tiny people, players running. And the animation, it wasn't, the lag couldn't have been 40 seconds where you saw the play, because I was switching back and forth because I was curious. And and the pass would go, and by God, they'd pass it, go deep in Andy's room. It was unbelievable how they synced it up.
When did this take place?
On the preview,
At the same time.
They didn't have faces. Did they have faces?
They did not have
Okay,
faces.
okay.
No, they did have the names on the back of their jerseys, and it was crazy.
I don't know what time it was. I didn't.
It was the same time as the game.
9:30 in the morning.
9:30 in the morning
on Disney
Oh, it was the London game,
Yeah, it was the London
right?
game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Were the characters watching the game?
A couple of them came out and cheered, and they held up a banner that said first quarter. Or second
Oh, that's so cute.
But Slinky Dog was the first down marker.
You must have been at soccer or something, right? You missed it.
No, Sunday morning?
Yeah.
No. Saturday morning I was running errands about to go to an NFL game.
Well, as we all know,
Saturday.
are brutal.
It is brutal. No, Saturday, I took everything out of my garage. Everything out
You
of my
just
garage.
moved in it. How dirty could it be?
Very. Construction stuff, and I power washed the garage. Ladies, I just want to tell you something.
Inside.
Just let me just make a little point here.
Okay.
This is not a sexist remark. I'm just saying, ladies.
Okay.
Yes.
Stand by for a sexist remark.
Right.
Get a power washer. It'll change your life.
I have a power washer. Didn't change my life.
When you're doing it, then you're doing it wrong.
Oh.
All right.
Wouldn't it be, it's not too strong?
No, I'm just kidding. No, there's just so much fun. You just see something, you go, oh, hello, dirt. Goodbye.
Okay.
But you had to empty the garage first.
Yes.
With your bad way.
Were you trying to power wash drywall?
No.
I hope not.
Just the
I mean,
floor.
drywall's pretty hardy, but still.
Did you end up putting the stuff back in the garage?
Yeah.
Or did you go to the ER?
Nice sunny day. And
so it'll require power washing once all that stuff's gone.
No, I power washed everything. It was a great day.
Okay. Good. Glad to hear it.
Set aside some time.
Still don't know what was this, Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday.
Okay.
Sunday I was at a game. It was fun.
Okay.
He had to power wash the garage, you see, because all that stuff was in there, dirtying it up.
Right.
So you take the stuff out, you power wash it.
No.
And then you have to put that stuff back in.
Right.
No. If you've ever had any construction done and they have a saw set up in your garage.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
The whole place is caked in filth for a long time. Anyway, never mind. Move forward. What else is coming up in sports?
Anyway, officials in France. Here's a problem. If you think you've got everything, you think you've got your life all power washed and in apple pie order, officials in France are trying to get rid of bed bugs in Paris ahead of the Olympics.
Oh, good luck with that.
The move comes as social media users share footage of the insects crawling around in high-speed trains and on the Paris metro. Reports claim bed bugs have been found in movie theaters and even Charles de Gaulle Airport. Prime Minister Elizabeth Borne said the state urgently needs to put an action plan in place against this scourge of France. Scourge. France is preparing to welcome the Olympic Games in 2024.
Filthy frogs.
A report published in July reported that bed bugs had infested more than 1 in 10 French households.
Yeah.
That's sad.
That's almost 10%.
I'm surprised the secondhand smoke hasn't killed them.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more shaving.
Yeah.
Is that those are crabs? I guess.
Right. Bed bugs have nothing to do with hair.
They're not. They don't like the hair.
They don't care.
They don't cling on to you?
No. Oh, yeah. They'll bite you.
What?
Bed bugs are horrible.
Bed bugs live on human blood, right?
They will eat you alive.
Ugh.
They're a close friend, but not related to fleas, I believe.
I think you're correct.
Maybe the spider.
I'm looking at a picture now.
Cousin of the scabies.
Yes, I think so.
They're tiny little specks if you check your mattresses before you get in them.
And the French bed bugs are much hairier than American bed bugs.
Oh, no.
Is that right?
I kind of like that.
Don't trim the.
And they hate American bed bugs.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, French bed
Too
bugs.
loud.
Incredibly rude to American bed bug visitors.
Hey, the Major League Baseball playoffs are set, Tom. Are you excited? Orioles and the Astros get buys in the American League. And starting tomorrow, you got the Blue Jays at the Twins and also the Rangers at the Rays. Then in the National League, you've got the Braves and the Dodgers getting buys. Then you got the Diamondbacks at the Brewers and the Marlins at the Phillies. Are you going to be watching the Major League Baseball playoffs, Tom?
I'll watch some of them. My next question, I want to go back to your Toy Story thing.
Uh-huh.
Just real quick, don't get all mad about it. I'm just curious. Did they have to do that for an early game, or could they do that for any game?
I don't know. The way they did it, I think they can do it for any game. I don't know why time would be.
Am I correct in saying the Jets have like at least 3 more primetime games?
I don't know.
I'm just seeing.
I thought it would be 4, but it's at least 3.
But I mean, because if they could do one with a Taylor Swift Toy Story puppet,
oh God,
it might be the end of the earth as we know it.
It's like crossing streams.
Yeah, the ratings would go crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
you might look that up. They might be streaming that somewhere, so you can watch it with the girls later.
Yeah, I'll have to see. I saw some still pictures from it.
Do you see the little players? It was fascinating how they did it so quickly. It was.
I'd forgotten about it. A and B was really busy Sunday morning.
Yeah, I know. You were power
in honor of no, that was Saturday.
Power
There's
washing.
a church.
Well, but power washing.
In honor of the bed bugs.
You power wash your church? Is that what you did? That's what I heard. All right, Father, step aside.
Hey, Padre. Over to the left. I got a spritz for you.
Yep, it's holy water.
Not the stained glass. Well, it's got stains on it.
Can you put holy water in a power washer?
You could.
You need a great deal. You would need a priest or some religious person standing right there.
Right to bless it, the
Let me
whole
ask you this,
thing.
and you open this door. I can ask this, and my only purpose is to prove how curious I am.
Okay.
If a priest is operating a power washer, does the water coming out of it automatically become holy?
No, he has to
no,
bless.
it has to be blessed.
Yeah, he has to bless.
And I
it.
think
He has
this
to look
could
over
be
the
done.
power washer. Go, bless you, power washer.
You know what?
Here's the analogy.
All right.
That's
Do you have
Oh, God.
Oh, this is really good. I'm very proud of myself.
lightning.
Do you have a tankless water heater?
I do not.
Oh, see, if you did, you'd know how this works.
I just got a brand new water heater, though.
But with a tankless water heater, there's no tank.
There's no tanks.
The thing's just right there. No, thank you.
Tankless job.
And so I think it's the same thing. You'd have to have whatever religious affiliation you are, because I'm sure they have holy water in all kinds of different religions. And you could have
I don't think so. I think it's just Catholic, but go ahead.
For the purposes of not pissing anybody off, just agree with me, will you?
No, that's a good way to piss people off.
No, we got
You know, those of the Jewish faith always with their holy water.
holy water.
I'm sure this is there.
Name, but he's a Jew.
Is there some kind of? I assume there's kosher water.
No.
Kosher water?
I don't know.
Well, then you have to have a rabbi run the washer.
Well, maybe if you're of give me another. Maybe the Hindus.
Yes.
Maybe they have holy water. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Have you seen their rivers? They don't.
They got holy water.
So you got to have a. What's a Hindu priest called?
I don't know.
Not sure.
A Swami?
Steve,
I don't know.
Steve or Bill.
You just have to have someone there the whole time, much like a tankless water heater. As it goes, you keep blessing it.
Right.
And then you could power wash. What a dumb
Or
question.
can you just bless the nozzle?
Well,
I don't think so.
And as it's coming out,
Is it
I don't think so.
whoosh.
Chrissy, it's just done over the water, right? Maybe
yes,
they could.
it's done over the water, but
So I think they could.
You do over the tank?
I mean,
Yeah, you may. I don't know.
So you don't have to have a
for the
tankless
purpose
water
of
heater?
getting out of this, yes.
You know, Kristi, let me tell you something.
What about
Bless
Methodists?
whatever.
Methodists are filthy people.
That is a good question, though.
It's going to be a long show.
Could a
Kristi.
priest stand on the beach and bless the ocean? Go, this is now all holy water.
wow. What, you know?
I think you can.
I don't know what the rules are.
The way I
don't
understand it.
think
What
there are
if,
any
what if
rules.
across the ocean the Hindu guy gets pissed? This is my home.
There's only 10.
That's how these religious wars start.
Yeah, I think this is how
So
it
my
began.
point is, the tankless water heaters are great. Thanks for asking. That was an interesting sports segment. Coming up, we have a tribute to what was happening in France again, bed bugs. We have a kind of a tribute. I think you're going to like it. We have coming up the Aztec death whistle. A really cool guitar song with Dean and Pat, if we can find something we're desperately looking for to launch that by request.
I got something.
Okay, good. Let's see now. What else is happening? Oh, I know.
Simply Safe.
There you go.
The design-it-yourself, do-it-yourself home security system. Did you know that now if an intruder breaks into your home, Simply Safe professional monitoring agents can actually see, speak to, and deter those people through Simply Safe's new Smart Alarm wireless indoor camera, stopping them in their tracks. Simply Safe's 24/7 live guard protection is made possible by the new Smart Alarm wireless indoor camera, available with Fast Protect monitoring plan. It's the only indoor security camera that can trigger the alarm and instantly deter intruders with that built-in siren. You can install it your way. Of course, do it yourself in about 30 minutes. I did. Or you can have a Simply Safe Experts set it up for you, of course. Either way, it's so much easier to protect your home. And for a limited time, get 20% off your new system when you sign up for Fast Protect Monitoring. Visit simplysafetom.com today for the Smart Alarm Wireless Indoor Camera. That's simplysafetom.com. Remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you, Chick. Do you ever find yourself, you just use the word deter?
I've never used it in
I don't use
conversation.
that very often.
You just use it just now.
That because this piece of paper told me to say deter. Okay.
Maybe it's my childlike mind. Whenever I hear that, I think of deterred.
I know you do.
Yeah. It's like everyone go to the grocery store when I walk by the shiitake mushrooms. I don't read shiitake.
You're deterred by the word shiitake?
Yeah, I see that second I and I think of S-word cake for some reason.
Hey, honey, you want any more mushrooms?
Well, there is sheet cake. You know.
It's
Does
close.
sheet cake make it?
That must be why I'm doing it. Thank you, Pat. You should be a psychologist.
What a nice sheet cake.
I don't know. I went to DeLand, got deterred. I took a detour. I'll be right back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB-TOM-1.
You took my breath away from the moment I first saw you. Will you marry me, Dolly?
She said yes! She said yes!
It's not a real person.
It's not a real diamond. Real, natural, earthborn diamond. For your real love, from a real jeweler you can trust. Steven Singer Jewelers.
Thank you very much. We're going to rejoin our friends from the afterlife. The great band Here Come the Mummies are joining us.
There they are.
By the way, you can watch them on YouTube right now in our studios.
We're here, baby.
Yeah, there we go. That's Mummy Cass is the spokesmummy, along with an aggregation of the dead. And you had one more song for us? I know we got a few more coming, but we can get one in right now if that works for you, Mummy Cass.
Yeah, baby. This song's about credit cards. What's in your wallet? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
life's all about. You see the twist the neck, then I get respect when I whip it out. Make a scene, wear it all around. The little magnetic strip gonna make them tip when I whip it out. Nothing else matters. I know nothing else matters. No, nothing else matters when I whip it out. Nothing else matters. No, nothing else matters. No, nothing else matters when I whip it out. What, baby?
Here come the monies.
Yeah.
You just got a great Chicago accent.
Well, originally I'm from a little town, DeWitt, Illinois. It's a farm town.
Uh-huh.
There's a mental institution and a women's prison there.
Really?
And my parents met. Here I am. But yeah, I live in Chicago.
Are you married?
I've been married 10 years.
Oh, how's it going?
Good. I think us guys need good women, don't you? Women keep us in line. That's why most axe murderers are single. They were married, their wife wouldn't put up with that. Put that axe down. You're not chopping anybody. You have to take the garbage out. Take the ski mask off. It's summer, you idiot.
And the announcer for the Super Friends dead on, too, by the way. I don't know who that guy was.
Yeah, he was the guy who was after Ted Knight. Ted Knight did the original ones.
Right.
He'd be, meanwhile, back at the Hall of Justice, Jackie and Sarah and Monroe, get ready. Aquaman, I want you on the golf course in 5 minutes. Chop, chop.
Hey, Superman, you're going to free bowl of super that hat or what? Talk to the judge.
This is Reno Collier, and you're listening.
We're going to announce it.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hi, chick.
There's Josh Arnold. Chick. He's at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. Now, Kristi, we had a story, kind of sports, kind of not, about the bed bug issue in Paris right now. What is it, 1 in 10 households has bed bugs? And
that's what it says. A report published in July.
1 in 10.
10%.
And they're concerned about the bed bugs in the Olympics.
Yeah.
With the Paris Games coming. And I got a little confused with bed bugs and...
crabs?
Crabs, the so-called body lice.
Mm-hmm.
You're still the only one that's had body lice that I know. Do you know that?
Really?
Yeah, that I know of.
You need to hang around with people that are more fun.
Is that right?
Then there's the head lice, which is different than the body lice.
Where'd you catch that from? Do you remember?
Do you know the girl?
You got a name?
I bet you know exactly.
I don't.
You can see her face.
I do not. Sorry, I can't pin it down or her.
Chick, did you have the head lice when you were a kid?
Did not.
Man, we had it all the time.
Or I might have had impetigo. What is that?
Impetigo's a skin issue.
Impetigo. I think I might have had that. I think.
The head lice is very common with baseball helmets, or you go to camp. But bed bugs completely different. But they're trying to eradicate them before the Olympics.
Sure.
But I was thinking of of crabs. common body lice, often transmitted from toilet seats. And,
Wrong.
Kristi, shut up. Here's
You
a
can also get pregnant in the
Well,
pool.
Jerry, this time we've really done it. We went and caught the crabs.
That's right, Dino. Pubic enemy number one. Let's tell those girls how we feel.
Strangers in my shorts, I keep on scratching.
Strangers in my shorts. These eggs keep hatching.
With each and every itch, I'm reminded of you.
No wonder those girls were so easy, Dino.
We met at that motel down by the ocean.
Now I'm back at home with my Quell lotion.
Trying to forget our little rendezvous. Strangers in my shorts, they're multiplying. Strangers in my shorts, why aren't they dying?
I'm sitting here at home with my little comb. The medicine the doctor gave doesn't work. I'll have to shave.
Every time I look, they make me shudder.
These aren't the kind of crabs you eat with butter.
Life is so unkind with strangers in my shorts.
Here, Jerry, put on some more of this Quell lotion.
I don't know, Dino. It makes my pubes look all greasy.
That's perfectly natural, Pally. They call that a Jerry curl.
Hey, Dino, knock, knock.
Who's there?
No more.
No more who?
No more Mr. Lice Guy. I'm getting tired of these things.
Come on, Jerry, it's time to sing. We've hardly scratched the surface.
Strangers in my shorts, she was enticing.
Strangers in my shorts, and I'm delicing.
I'm praying that someday
these damn things go away.
How could I know our romance would lead to critters in my pants?
Hey, it's not so bad.
Not like a shanker.
I think I'll call her up
so you can thank her.
I have grown attached to strangers in my shorts.
Strangers in your briefs.
Whoa, Pally, I don't mean to be crabby, but I'm not taking this too well. Jerry, call the exterminator.
Yeah, you did some porking. Now you gotta call Orkin.
Dean and Jerry, along with the Bomb and Tom Band and Orchestra, in their tribute to strangers in their shorts, not to be confused with bed bugs.
Right.
Which is the infestation.
Have you had bed bugs before?
No.
I have.
Don't you pretty much just have to burn your house down?
Well, no, not in my house. I got them while I was staying in a place.
Ah.
So then they infect you?
I did not get infected, but they bit me. I had bites all over my legs. It was awful.
And they're all over Paris just in time for the Olympics.
That's what it seems like.
How you gonna keep them out of your pubes after they've seen Perry? Isn't that how the song goes?
I don't know the song. I wish I did.
Aren't they going to have some swimming competitions in the river there? How are we saying it? How are we saying
the Seine?
It's not the Seine. We're going Seine.
Well, Seine is the way they do it.
I've always heard the river, the Seine. That's what I've heard.
There's nothing Seine in Paris.
Okay. The point is,
hey, Reed, are you going to wear a beret during the Olympics? I'd like you in a beret.
Oh, yeah, you should do that.
Break out a beret.
I cannot pull the beret off.
Have you tried?
I bet you can.
No.
I bet you haven't even tried.
Most famous beret wearer. I can't think. Can't think of anybody who has a beret.
Skunk Baxter wore one in the Doobie Brothers.
LeBeau on Hogan's Heroes.
Yeah.
Oh, good one, Ace. Very good.
You know what?
Yes, I watched 2 episodes this weekend.
Perfect. You watched 2 episodes of Hogan's Heroes.
Yes.
Still funny?
Yeah.
Why did you want? Never mind.
Well, I'm with you. I watched 4 of the first 4 episodes of Golden Girls yesterday, just for a break. You know, you gotta.
You know what you're missing is Green Acres. Go watch Green Acres.
Really?
Any episode.
Is it?
You'll laugh out loud at a Green Acres.
All right.
About the time Eddie Albert goes, unbelievable.
But even as a kid, I found...
And boy, is Eb stupid, huh?
Oh, yeah?
Even as a kid, I found Petticoat Junction utterly unentertaining. Just nothing.
When you have naked girls in the water tower? Come on.
Watch it for the girls.
Do you remember when Mad Magazine used to do the well, we don't even have this anymore, TV Guide, and they would have the program descriptions, and they put Petticoat Junction in there. Tonight, Uncle Joe has dinner with all of his daughters, Billy Joe, Bobby Joe, Betty Joe, and Toe Joe. I remember my dad laughing out loud at that.
Funnier than anything that ever took place on that show.
Funnier than...
Okay, coming up in sports?
World records, Tom. We're going to get physical. Is that coming back? Physical?
Is that Olivia Newton-John?
Oh, yeah.
Body time.
And the last, I want to say it was either last week or the week before, we had an interesting story about Costco offering health checkups with Zoom, and it's kind of the future, I think, of a lot of sort of certain types of medical checkups.
Is this song with Pat and Dean, is that coming up? Because behind the scenes, there's there are people that meet
running
in hallways.
around.
We don't know what story it goes with.
It's a very good song.
It's like Taylor Swift has come to watch the show. It's unbelievable.
It's distracting.
Also coming up, diarrhea at the wedding.
Oh, no. Look at him
Once
laughing.
again, I have to know, because I'm curious. What do you have in your Google search engine that
alerts him?
It keeps spitting out feces. What is happening over there?
There's not a lot of commonality in this world anymore, but one thing we all have in common is that. When we come back, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation. Check out the Bob and Tom Show on Facebook. Get the link at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Yesterday we were talking about hickeys.
Yeah.
I have a story for you.
Which one of your daughters has one?
You had those hickeys, yeah. Oh, and your daughters. Yeah.
No, nobody has hickeys, but we have death by hickey.
Death by hickey?
Mm-hmm.
Well.
My boyfriend was a vampire.
Were that me, I'm sure the officers would stand over my body and say, I have a feeling this is how he'd wanted to go.
More chalk.
Yes, because I'm so gigantic.
Oh, my God.
One stick of chalk would never be enough.
We had to use a whole box of chalk to outline his...
Look at him. He had to take his headphones off, lean back, and he's screaming with laughter.
He's just an awful person. I wish I were an actual Sportsasaurus. I'd rip your body, your limbs.
More chalk.
Lucky numbers.
Man, if that weren't funny, I'd be so mad.
You know what, Josh? I ate all day yesterday, and I really feel good about it, so screw him. You know what? It doesn't matter.
I was just trying to lighten the sad picture we all had of Josh lying there dead.
Oh.
Maybe lighten the mood.
You know, I think that's even more insulting. He's taken an insult to you and tried to spin it into a positive.
Oh, yeah, that's what's insulting.
Good God.
I do like porn, but I'm going to ask you guys a favor. We get a lot of emails sent to the show. You can stop sending me porn clips, okay? Thanks, but no thanks. I appreciate it, but I'll be honest, I want to find my own porn, okay? T-Rex doesn't want to be fed, T-Rex wants to hunt. That's...
That's why you're single. That's all.
What?
Are we? Wait a minute. I'm sorry. We're back live.
Back with that.
Not your tongue.
He was talking about me because I went like this.
No. I'll tell you what it was. You see, you're not even aware of what you just did. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're live in the Napa Auto Parts Studios. Coming up, our interview with Donald Fagen
You're
from
so
Steely Dan.
stupid. You don't know what you're saying.
No, we're trying to make conversation. Just before the mic's open, Josh goes, hey, my toilet seat's on the way.
Yeah, that's right. He's excited about it.
Right.
It was something we had discussed.
Did you hear what Tom said? We were trying to make conversation. Tom doesn't have conversations.
He didn't speak a word during that break. They kept his headphones
They
on.
invented the phrase, he talks at me.
Yes.
I thought it was live. I mean, Josh, okay, you're on a first date. Let's just say, and there's some nice music in the background. You're at a nice restaurant, and the waiter comes up. You order some sort of cocktail, I assume. What's your beverage of choice?
I might have a tequila and a beer. Yeah.
Together?
Beer.
Sure,
There you go.
Beer and shot. Why not?
As you can
What
see,
he's thinking is, you don't look like an alcoholic. That's what he's thinking.
Oh, no, I think he looks like one. And then
farthest from the truth, but go ahead.
And then this young lady orders something, and then you say, as a conversation starter, hey, my new toilet seats, I just got a thing from Amazon, it's on the way. And then she goes,
Yeah, I'm sure that's what he would do.
Waiter, could I get an Uber? I've got to get out of here. I have a thing.
My God, the way your brain operates.
I know, it's amazing,
Fascinating.
isn't it?
So your new
Okay.
toilet seat, something you want to tell us why?
Well, we were talking because I'm tired of my vacuum cleaner, and Kristi and I were talking about vacuum, and I'm going to order the one she has.
Yeah, you're replacing your vacuum.
I love my
I'm
vacuum.
tired of
And so to enter the conversation, you said, wow, that's really interesting. Hey, my toilet seat's on the way.
Because the other day I
hang on.
mentioned that I
talked
broke
about it.
Josh, I love you, but I think he might be right.
Fair enough.
I'm just saying it's kind of a conversation killer, really.
I knew we only had 4 seconds left in the break.
It's kind of a funny thing.
I thought I would. Yes. You know what? I thought I was bringing up a topic that you would enjoy.
You know, I
discussing.
get Josh. I know what he was trying to do.
Okay, sir, I didn't understand.
I hate you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it took just over a year, but about 6 months longer than I had in the pool, but it finally happened.
No, you had the under. I would have taken the under too.
Josh now openly hates Tom.
I had the under myself.
Congratulations.
But then they said I couldn't play because I could violate.
Great. But, do the Attagirl people make lozenges?
You whore.
Attagirl knee pads. Order today, and you'll receive a free head helmet. You'll love wearing this stylish tabletop helmet with its flat, level surface, big enough to hold his beer, remote control, and a magazine.
Attagirl knee pads.
Protective goggles sold separately.
Hey, this is Henry Phillips, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
You know, I found out that I'm left-handed.
Yeah?
All these years, I didn't even know, man.
Didn't know.
Didn't know. It was Saturday. I was brushing my teeth, and I looked in the mirror. I gotta get a new baseball glove. Yeah. That don't make sense. But you gotta know yourself, though.
Yeah.
You know, I found out I can't eat rat poison either.
No? I'll be damned.
I'm
After all these years?
I'm rat poison intolerant.
It's handy to know.
Paramedic told me. He said, stop eating rat poison. So, you know, I quit. It was tough, though. It was tough. I had to go on the patch, you know. But thank God for the patch, man. Saved my life, man. Yep. They got patches for everything these days, Chicky. They got patches for us. You want to quit smoking? Birth control, they got a patch for that.
Yep.
If you got an eye missing.
They have a patch
Yes,
for
they
that?
do. Yeah,
And on that note, we're taking off. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
And Jesus said, take this bread and eat it. It is my body. And the disciples said, Jesus, we're all on a low-carb diet. We appreciate you dying for our sins, but we're all trying to slim down a little. We want to look good in the painting.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
Hey, Pat. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and I humbly, completely apologize. It's October 2nd. I have not said rabbit, rabbit, rabbit yet. Totally slipped my mind.
But you said it at home yesterday morning, right?
Sure. Yes,
There you
I
go.
did. Yeah. So rabbit, rabbit, rabbit.
Okay, very good, very good.
And here's Tom Griswold.
Oh, thank you very much. Now, coming up, a special song with Pat and Dean over there.
Wow.
They're working on something special. We'll get to that in a few minutes. I want to remind everybody you have the Pigskin Pick'em competition every week. We are currently in week 4, right? Of the
Week
NFL
4 coming up.
Week 4 will end
week
this
4
evening.
tonight, and then week 5 starts Thursday night. Wow.
And the prize every week is the Big Green Egg Mini Max. Last week's winner was Ms. Alex Virgil. She got 15 of 16 games, only one that did so out of thousands of entries. You can enter, don't forget, if you want to get ahead of the game, you can enter for next week as soon as you want. And it's very easy to do. You just go to bobandtom.com/contest. Real quick, I want to talk about something we're doing November 17th. This show will be coming to you live from the North Star Mohican Casino Resort in Bowler, Wisconsin. We're certainly looking forward to that.
Bowler, Wisconsin.
Nice. We'll be in Bowler doing the show. You can come watch for free if you want. And then that evening, the first comedy show sold out. Second one, tickets are up right now. You'll find the information at North Star Casino Resort /entertainment. Hope to see you in Wisconsin. The show that evening will feature yours truly, him, and those two guys, and then two more.
All right.
Should I make it more clear? How about Patty G, Josh Arnold, Jeff Oskey, and Willie G? Should be a big time fun. So hope to see you up there. And we've got a couple little special treats we're planning behind the scenes that I will tell you about later. Now we return to the sports desk with Mr. McGee.
Stupid world record. A Colorado man has broken the Guinness World Record for the most chin-ups in 1 hour. 45-year-old Frank Sagana. Sagana break that record? Sagona.
Mm-hmm.
Sagana. Performed a total of, holy hell, 1,010 chin-ups.
Oh, man.
God.
An average of almost 17 per minute to break the previous record of 993 in an hour. And
he has legs and everything.
Yeah.
What?
So he has, those to lug up in the air, yeah. If he were half a man, it would take half.
That is both his legs amputated.
Yeah.
But he didn't. He's got them both right there.
Right.
As per rules for this record, an underhand grip must be used and proper form must be maintained throughout with the body raised until the chin is above the level of the bar. Frank suffered a muscle strain in his back on the day before the record attempt.
Oh.
His breathing was affected, and he said he was in pain from the beginning. I usually take full breaths. I could only take 3/4 of a breath, he said. My injury slowed my chin-ups down. I actually vomited right after the event. Well, thanks for sharing.
Yikes.
He did.
Sagana's currently training to reclaim the 24-hour chin-up record and is also planning to break records for the most pull-ups in 12 hours, most pull-ups in 24 hours, and the most burpee pull-ups in 1 hour. Man, I never heard the term burpee until I started working with Tom Griswold. I had no idea what
we called it something else back in the day.
Did you call them up-downs? Or what did you call them?
We called them quite literally
squat thrust.
Yes, that's it.
I was going to say, squat thrusts.
Sure.
Burpees.
Burpees apparently is the current.
They were burpees when I was in high school, yeah.
That may be a regional thing.
Oh, get a load of this right at the end for my cynical brothers out there. In addition to fitness records, Frank would like to set records for kindness, such as the most hugs given in 1 hour.
Oh, okay.
This guy's so strong he can probably squeeze the unkindness up right out of you.
He probably.
This guy looks like a rock.
I'm crying. Stop hugging me.
You ever grind anybody when you hug them, Tom?
No.
Give them a quick grind.
I'm not much of a hugger.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
And make that noise. Hey, baby.
Dodge it. Dodge it.
Stupid world record.
No, don't you dare stop doing sports.
A Ukrainian strongman has broken the Guinness World Record for the most cars pulled with his teeth.
Ugh.
Dmitro Hyrunsky managed to pull 6 cars using a rope that placed between his teeth.
Oh, my gosh.
Not only did the 34-year-old pull 6 cars with his teeth, but he also pulled 6 men as each car had a driver inside to ensure that the cars went in a straight line.
Wow.
The total weight of all 6 cars and drivers, 16,763 pounds.
I think there was one guy that didn't put it into neutral.
He also broke the record for the fastest.
Sayers, take your foot off the brake.
Is his brake lights on? The fastest 98-foot car pull with the teeth, 15.63 seconds. Well, this guy's a madman. He needs to be stopped.
0 out of 5 dentists recommend.
Yeah.
Pulling a car with your teeth.
He has the world record for power flossing. Are all those teeth still there?
Man.
I would hope so.
God, that hurt. I can't even think about that without grabbing my teeth.
And the jaw muscles.
But
his wife always smiling.
When I read that, then I found this one.
You ever use the term "ride the jaw," Josh?
Yeah, that's all exclusively.
Yeah. As in, you want to ride my jaw?
Why don't you shut up and ride my jaw?
Why don't you just shut up and ride this jaw?
Sir, we're going to have to ask you to leave the CVS.
I was just asking Beatrice here if she'd like to ride my jaw.
Now, have any of you heard of this fellow? His name is Penis Baba.
I've not heard of Penis Baba.
What's he done?
He's a religious figure.
If there was ever anybody who needed a nickname, it's Penis Baba.
Yeah. How do you spell his first name?
Penis.
Wow.
Then capital B-A-B-A. He is a monk.
Okay.
And a huge crowd flocked to watch him. And you can see him in this video fiddling under his robes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And then he attaches a rope to his male member.
I see.
Oh, this is an act.
And then
a hell of an act.
General?
Yeah.
Hell of an act, General.
But it's all under his robe, so he could have some sort of apparatus all around his waist.
Well, and it's not clear from this if he is attaching the rope just to his male member or if it's going around the entire
Well, I think to set a record to pull something with your male member, it should only be attached to your male member.
It says, then a white rope is tied to a car. The monk staggers backwards, pulling the vehicle 100 feet.
By his penis.
Well, again, it says he can be seen fiddling under his robes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering if he is using his, in this case, lug nuts to...
oh, that's funny.
Wow. But again, let's hope that the car was in neutral.
Boy.
And it's not like a 68 Eldo. It's a much smaller car, but still.
One of those cars Godzilla crushes, right?
Yeah, okay.
A little tiny.
Yeah, okay. So this the pulling a car with your teeth or with your male member, both terrific stunts. Now, coming up in sports.
That's it.
Oh,
buddy.
that's the end of
sports.
sporting. Oh, okay.
Good luck with the
sporting news.
All you fellow NFL fans out there. Good luck with
This is what you farted for.
the Taylor Swift universe. It's encroaching. Kristi?
Hey, chick.
Hey.
As smartphone technology changes, some people are suggesting our call etiquette change with it.
Okay.
Writing for the Washington Post, Heather Kelly advises against leaving voicemails. She says they're relics of the days before text messaging. She writes the exception to that rule would be calling people who would love to hear your voice, no matter what you're saying, or sharing some kind of audio experience. How many people want to hear your voice no matter what you're saying, Tom?
I virtually never leave them anymore.
I know. I'm just experts.
No, I've been saying this for years.
You always do this too.
If I want to call you, I will text you a message saying, "Please call me at your convenience."
Yes. Or is this a good time to call? You should never call someone
and then
without texting first.
No.
Or
And then as soon as you call him, he doesn't answer.
never catch someone off guard with a video call. That's, you FaceTime. How do you not? My kids FaceTime all the time.
I think video calls should be family members only. Yeah.
I agree.
Well, that's probably true.
I think the idea is you don't have to force someone to answer when they're in the shower.
Well, no, you just don't answer the phone.
Answer in the shower.
Yeah.
Much funnier.
I've had people.
Kristi's in the shower. She answers the phone. Oh, hi, Father.
Yes.
I'll be at Mass tomorrow.
Hey, I'm glad you're asking. Can you massively lay a blessing on a power washer? That comes out of the power washer is holy water.
Oh, you heard the show yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed in tomorrow?
I don't blame you.
I mean, there is a whole new thing of phone etiquette. I agree.
I know you've really
just call.
followed.
You don't have to do the text.
I agree. I don't mind people calling me.
But do you? And then if you were to call me and get my voicemail, it would say it was full.
Okay.
But I mean, if it wasn't, would you leave a voicemail or would you just text me the message?
It depended on the content, what I had to tell you.
Most times you can just see, oh, Josh called. I should call him back.
Yeah.
I don't think I call anybody that I don't know pretty well.
Yeah. No, you.
Yeah.
Or
right?
It's either that or you don't know them at all, like a receptionist or whatever.
Yeah.
Call a place to order food.
No.
No.
You have an app for that.
Not everybody has an app.
No. I think you're wrong. I don't think everyone does, but 98% have that.
My favorite Thai place doesn't.
They don't have an app?
No, I call up the guy, goes, "Hi, Tom."
Yeah?
Well, hang on. And then what does he say?
He knows what I get every time.
Oh, what would that sound like?
Do you get the Windsor nut, or what do you?
I get the summer roll with chicken.
Not that kind of Thai.
Oh, I thought he's calling about my father's ties or something.
Silly
Wembley.
There's more to this.
I think you knew better, Pat.
There's more to this this phone etiquette article that we'll get to coming up. Also coming up today, comedians Greg Warren, Reno Collier. Reno's got his one-man show.
You think he'd be too busy to call in?
We'll tell you about that.
Apparently not.
Right now, it's officially October. It is officially fall.
Rabbit.
And they know that at HelloFresh, and they've got all kinds of great stuff.
Big brains
for the season. HelloFresh makes some really cool stuff. Lots of home-cooked dinners that are actually doable. Some of them are what they call quick and easy 15-minute meals.
I got one of those for you. Lone Star Poblano mac and cheese with crispy panko topping. It's all done in basically one pan, and within less than 30 minutes, you have dinner on the table. It looks delicious.
So how about having a nice stress-free meal or two each week from HelloFresh? They even have the mini pumpkin cheesecake. Oh, yeah, get all the details at HelloFresh.com/50BT show. The way it works is they do the shopping, they do the measuring, you put it together. So instead of just crummy out-of-the-box mac and cheese, you have delicious mac and cheese, like Kristi told you. And the secret, of course, the little packets of spice, et cetera, et cetera. Join America's #1 meal kit today. Get 50% off plus free shipping with the code 50BT show at HelloFresh.com/50BT show. Again, they do the shopping, they do the measuring. They have cards that show you exactly how to put it together. That's HelloFresh.com/50BT show. Coming up, we have Viagra-esque news involving animals and lobster tails in your pants. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, everybody. This is Mark Sweeney. And you're
Glad that we're back. I just suffered through 6 minutes of Josh and Kristi shopping for candles.
No, we weren't. You weren't even paying attention.
Yes, and then Josh goes, "I've got a coupon."
No, we were looking for an avocado tool.
Yes.
You tool.
And you know what?
Oh, I'm
Yes.
I do have a coupon, and what's wrong with that?
And he goes, "I'm going to go to Bed Bath & Beyond today because I have a coupon." And he'll get a coupon.
I'm going to get candles and an avocado tool.
Yep.
What are they going to pen it and a T-shirt?
What kind of candle are you getting?
What flavor candle are you looking for?
I like pumpkin. That's right.
Oh, now's a good time for that.
Yeah.
Good time of year.
I'd object, but I happen to have
Do you ever go into a
candle myself, so end of my
Do
objection.
you ever go into a store and pick up something and you don't really look at the price and you take it up to the register and they go $101.98 and you go, what? I did that.
$101.98?
I bought 2 candles. You know those 2 little wooden candles I have on the kitchen?
Yes.
Those are $50 a piece.
No kidding. I mean,
I couldn't believe.
That's why off the air I asked Kristi, why are candles $95?
Yeah. And I said, what?
Because people are stupid enough to
And
pay it.
being a media darling, I couldn't say, well, I just need to put this back.
Yeah.
I'd rather not pay $50 for a candle. But I said, I'd wipe my butt with 20s. I don't care.
Boy,
Now, was it an anatomically correct phallic candle of some sort?
Yes, I could use it to aid my masturbation. That's right.
Oh.
I should probably use
Something
help
from the
instead.
Liberace.
Kristi, to answer your question,
What was my question?
when you guys were talking about avocados, you asked if there was an avocado vodka. 10 best avocado drink alcohol recipes. There are, yes,
you can
something
make
called avocado
I'm
vodka.
sorry, what? Avocado too, Tom.
No.
I think Chick does also.
Avocado. That's a Russian bluegrass band. Now it's avocado. That's a Genesis song, isn't it?
Hi, everybody. Chick McGee here from the Bob and Tom Show. I want to tell you about the NFL season coming up. We got together with the folks at Big Green Egg, and each and every week, you're going to have a chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg during the Pigskin Pick'em program on the Bob and Tom Show.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're live in the Napa Auto Parts Studios. He's itching to get out of here. It's Chick McGee about to go on vacation. Kristi Lee is right next to me. The guy doing the clapping is Josh Arnold.
It's the Bob and Tom dance.
I'm glad that we're back. I just suffered through 6 minutes of Josh and Kristi shopping for candles.
No, we weren't.
Not
You
quite.
weren't even paying attention.
Yes, and then Josh goes, "I've got a coupon."
No, we were looking for an avocado tool.
Yes.
You tool.
And you know what?
Oh, I'm
Yes.
I
we
do
did.
have a coupon, and what's wrong with that?
And he goes, I'm going to go to Bed Bath & Beyond today because I have a coupon. And he'll get a coupon.
I'm going to get candles and an avocado tool.
Yep.
What are the
I'm gonna pen it, a T-shirt.
What kind of candle are you getting?
What flavor candle are you looking for?
I like pumpkin. That's right.
Oh, now's a good time for that.
Yeah.
Good time of year.
I'd object, but I happen to have
Do you ever go into
pumpkin
a
candle myself, so end of my objection.
You ever go into a store and pick up something and you don't really look at the price and you take it up to the register and they go $101.98 and you go, what?
What?
I did that.
$101.98?
I bought 2 candles. You know those 2 little wooden candles I have on the kitchen counter?
Yes.
Those are $50 a piece.
No kid. I mean,
I couldn't believe
That's why off the air I asked Kristi, why are candles $95?
Yeah. And I said, what?
Because people are stupid enough to
And
pay it.
being a media darling, I couldn't say, well, I just need to put this back.
Yeah.
I'd rather not pay $50 for a candle. But I said, I'd wipe my butt with 20s. I don't care.
Boy,
Now, was it an anatomically correct phallic candle of some sort?
Yes, I could use it to aid my masturbation. That's right.
Oh.
I should probably use
Something
help
from the
instead of-
Liberace.
Kristi, to answer your question,
What was my question?
when you guys were
you.
talking about avocados, you asked if there was an avocado vodka. 10 best avocado drink alcohol recipes.
Oh.
There are, yes,
You can
something
make
called
drinks with-
avocado
I'm
vodka.
sorry, what? Avocado too, Tom. I think Chick does also.
Avocado. That's a Russian bluegrass band. No, avocado.
Avocado, Uvacock, we've all
That's a
got it.
Genesis song, isn't it?
Dead.
That could be the funniest thing I've ever heard in this room.
If you could do an impression of a guy with 3 words and nail it.
Who?
Dead. And I've got this look on my face of Larry like, what? He hangs up the phone, looks right at me, and says, frickin' Ron's dead.
That's it.
That was it.
Hey, this is Frank Caliendo, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Essential morning radio. All day and all night.
Some like Bud, some like Schmitz, but for me, it's
Bob and Tom Radio.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
He's at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
There we go. Sorry. There's something in my throat there. But I feel
Frog in
fine.
there?
I don't
Frog
know.
in your throat?
Sorry. Let's move forward here. We have a special event coming up from the performance room, but not for a while, apparently.
Should we ask for help?
Can you play another song, Pat? Or
Absolutely.
Aren't we looking for something specific?
Yeah, I'll dig it up.
Okay, I have a story that I think would lead to a song.
Okay, so, and then I want to get back to this phone etiquette thing, because this is...
Well, you can get back to the phone etiquette. I just thought you wanted to hear from Pat.
But first,
I could do something.
What do you got, Kristi?
Costco is now offering bars of gold, and they're already selling out.
Bars of gold?
Yes. CBS News reports the retailer began selling the 1-ounce bars of gold last week. There are 2 types for sale, a gold PAMP, Pamp Swiss Lady Fortuna or Verscan bar.
Okay.
With
Fortuna.
Fortuna? With an imprint of a silhouette of the goddess of fortune with a cornucopia.
Is Fortuna like Formica?
I think so, but it's for pools.
For pools, that's right. Fortuna.
A bar from South Africa's Rand refinery stamped with an elephant design.
There it is.
The Pamp bar selling for $1,980, while the Rand bar is priced at $1,950. Demand has been so high that Costco is struggling to keep the gold bars in stock and is now limiting sales to 2 bars per member. The Costco bars are selling for slightly more than the spot price of gold, which stood at $1,875 an ounce at press time.
You can also get the Rand Paul bar, which is where you buy a gold bar and then try not to pay taxes on it.
Well,
yeah, I think that tracks. That tracks.
How about you buy a gold bar and they mess up your hair? How about Rand Paul?
You want to go personal?
Like crazy.
You want to go personal with it?
Rand Paul has crazy.
I just
hair.
want to go there that they're giving out the samples.
Yeah.
That's actually a really smart move.
Almost $2,000 an ounce for gold, kids.
But I mean, the reason that's smart is it's right there in their hand if you want it. I mean, from a retail standpoint, it makes a lot of sense to me.
Smart and not. I mean, when the end comes, what are you going to do with a gold bar?
That's right.
You might as well. You can just have your gold on paper. You don't have to have it.
But I think a lot of people do. I
want to hold it.
Have you ever? Did you ever read the comics with?
Read it. I wrote it.
Donald Duck's
Scrooge McDuck?
Nephews and Scrooge McDuck.
Oh, sure.
Didn't you love that when he'd be in that room and just be heaving the gold coins up?
Yeah, he would dive into it. In DuckTales, he had like a whole silo of gold coins. Yeah.
I mean, that's part of the whole thing of having little gold bars.
Oh, no, I get that.
Being able to roll around in it?
I think so. I mean, it was comic book and funny, and but there are a lot of people that want gold, and this is
it's a good investment. It's just not.
Well, I mean, who knows? But the point is, you've got it in your hand, and it's right there. And I know it's especially convenient if you're in the Senate and want to hide it in your house somewhere. Sorry.
It could be really cool. I don't have any gold bars. You have gold bars laying around?
Like I would tell you people.
In his freezer.
About my gold room.
Oh, yeah.
That's right, my gold room.
Now, it's interesting that...
I love gold.
Yeah, I think it's very smart of Costco to be doing that. And the other story we had about Costco was last week, which was the health checkups.
Yeah, I didn't hear that. I wasn't here.
It's real quick. It's online health checkups for as low as $29. Costco is offering the service.
Online?
Yeah.
Oh.
In partnership with Sesame, a direct-to-consumer healthcare marketplace.
I was going to say, they have Costco doctors now? That's kind of interesting.
Well, I mean, it's a service.
Yeah.
And like Costco, everything's in bulk, so... I tried it out last week, and the guy said, yeah, you'll feel better. Just take 1,000 Advil and call me in the morning. Wow.
You might turn a little yellow from your
liver. Yeah.
If you got diarrhea, well, we have a pack of 300 rolls of toilet paper for you. It's a smart, that's also a smart move.
Sure.
For certain types of medicine, that's going to be the future.
Pat, you have a song about Costco?
I could do a mini update for you.
Okay.
He's a real Costco man, sitting in his minivan, making all his shopping plans for Saturday. Doesn't have a single clue who needs this much super glue, buying in bulk for his family. Costco man buys chicken and stars, bacon, milk, and big gold bars. Costco man, it's time to renew your membership plan. He's as cheap as he can be. Samples meant his lunch was free. Oh, Costco man ate free sausage and cheese balls. Who needs this many oversized cans? Nobody. Who needs this much peanut butter? Nobody.
Thank you very much,
Aww.
the Costco man. Have you been there lately?
I have.
Some of the medical stuff, you can get a colonoscopy while you're there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have in vitro in the frozen food section.
geez.
Wow. Yeah, that is really.
Yeah, be careful. You want to make sure you get your sperm from the right category.
My only advice at Costco is park as far away from the door as you can.
Can you imagine if we're in the future?
God.
In the future, there's a vending machine. You walk up and you specify various background.
This was labeled.
I specifically asked for Indo-Pacific.
Oh boy.
It's fine. It's fine. The kid will get more scholarships this way.
I think it's going to be in the future.
No, it's not.
That would be shocking.
I mean, come on.
I'm not kidding.
Who knows?
We won't be
What
around
were they
to
saying
see it.
50 years ago that's now like so prevalent with her? Like, that will never happen.
I mean, Chick talked about that.
You know, Dick Tracy and the wrist radio that they use.
Yeah, remember you talked. What is it? There was what was it again? A Radio Shack ad.
Oh, and everything in the ad is now on your iPhone
from the 70s. Everything in that. I mean,
well,
yeah, but we still, as Tim Wilson said, we don't have jetpacks.
Well, they do.
I hope you find this as fascinating as I am finding it, Tom. That's why I'm going to mention it. And if you don't agree, it's my mistake. I own it.
Okay.
But yesterday's Toy Story game, we were talking about it, and it was in
the NFL game that was redone
in real time. And keep in mind, it was in London, England. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where they were. The Toy Story headquarters are, Andy's room, but the NFL had a chip in each player's shoulder pad to track movement, and combined it with something called Hawkeye optical tracking to animate the game in real time.
Wow.
Jeez.
Pretty wild.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
Stunning. They put a chip in the shoulder. I remember when they did, it was a linebacker for the Falcons, and I forget who the guy was. Or maybe it was the Steelers. I don't know, but they were taping him up with a camera and a microphone or something. Maybe it's just a microphone. They had him mic'd up for the game. And it was just this huge battery pack when I was a kid for the microphone. And now they've got a chip in England, and they can animate the game in real time.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, when in the world of crime and police work where someone wears a wire, is it still a wire, or can they just like stick a booger up your nose? That?
Oh, I don't know. I bet so. I bet you can.
Yeah, hopefully it's something very small.
And then here's something that'll piss you off. It always bothers me that at football games they bring out the chains.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems really.
If you think it's antiquated?
I think it's. I mean, they could put a chip in the ball and know exactly where it went.
Well, yeah, but you're going to legislate the human factor out of the NFL, and I don't think I care for that.
Well, I would like a.
But I like sudden death rules for overtime.
I'm not going to get into this. It's any statistician will tell you that it's not fair. When the team that gets the ball first
should have taken care of business and regulation.
When the team that gets the ball first in overtime disproportionately wins, that shows that that's a problem. Both teams should be able to have the ball.
And lately, you're complaining about a dome stadium keeping the roof closed, and you wanted everybody to play indoors not that long ago because the game suffered because of inclement weather.
That's true. I'll take both sides of this
side.
argument. No, I think it's too hot on the field, even when it's only 75 degrees out.
What about the guys who have to play on...
The sun gets in their eyes, they say.
I think it's part of the game, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's hot in here, don't you, Tom? Isn't it?
Oh, it's hot.
It's too hot.
It's getting.
I would like I would like a better definition of pass interference and how it's possible to interfere from a guy when he's 10 feet away from you. But that's a difference.
You know, that pass. You're right. Pass interference is unbelievable this year,
especially when it decides the game. But nevertheless, so look for in vitro fertilization kits at Costco. Is that right?
No. In this case, it's just
it's just
gold
bars.
Gold bars, yeah.
Yes,
it's all part of the future.
Yes, it is.
You can also get DVDs of Toy Story, I would guess, at Costco. I would think.
Yeah, probably. Or maybe
Speaking
Blu-ray.
Did you see that? Did we talk about the fact that Netflix sent out their last DVDs ever?
Mm-hmm. Yep, and you get to keep them.
How about that?
Now, are they going to put those all up on the market now? Will there be?
I don't know what they're doing with their warehouse.
They must have hundreds of thousands of them somewhere.
I would think.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Now, we'll get another special song out of Pat. They've been working on secretly behind the scenes.
A little bit.
I know. I'm not saying now. Calm down.
Some rehearsal.
Congratulations. You guys had a great gig. I understand you and Mr. Oskey.
That was fun.
In Cedar Rapids. And it'll be you, Jeff Oskey, And Mr. Arnold and Willie G. By the way, Willie was here this morning. He's not feeling well and had to go home. But that's a special show coming up after our special show Friday morning at the North Star Mohican Casino Resort in Bowler, Wisconsin. We're all excited about this. And we've got 2 shows that night. That second show is going to be the Fatigue Special. It's got time zones, too much booze,
crankiness.
Don't miss it.
It's got me and you on stage.
Oh, it's
going to
be great.
Live, arguing in person.
Clothed.
Boy, oh boy.
Tom will do 42 minutes.
Yeah.
North Star.
I'm going to introduce the band. Shut up, I'm talking. All right.
North Star Casino Resort / entertainment. See how entertaining this is going to be?
Yeah.
That's going to be November 17th. For more information, once again, North Star Casino Resort / entertainment. But join us in the morning, join us in the evening. You'll get the details.
Ain't we got fun?
And we were talking about this phone thing, and I've been whining about this for years.
About phone etiquette?
Yeah, there was an article in the Washington Post over the weekend, and I agree. I never leave voicemails anymore. The exception being, as it says in this article, if someone might want to hear your voice. For example, if I would call my mom back when she was with us, I would leave a voicemail. And then I still have, and this is a whole different category, I still have voicemails from a number of people who are now deceased.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
I don't.
I do.
I don't know if I care for that.
I also have the phone numbers in my phone of people who are,
I do that.
Bring myself to erasing.
Yeah.
And I know this is a lunatic thing that I'm doing, but
no. I think that's a legit.
I wish I had a voicemails of like my dad. That would be great.
Yeah. And but in general, what this article is about is on a much lighter note, is especially people under 30 never leave voicemail.
Are you broaching etiquette, if you will, by texting us to call you before we call you, or is that accepted now?
No, that's what they're saying you should do.
That's what you should do.
Experts advise people text before springing a call on someone.
First off, there are no experts.
Sure.
That's
etiquette. According to we got an expert right over here.
I know it's some.
But when you
can I give Josh an example?
When you text someone to tell them to call you, and they call you and you don't answer, what's your?
Is at your convenience. If it's not convenient for me, I won't answer.
Is that right?
That's a good power move.
You know what? How about expect a text from me later, okay?
No, I mean, if I say call me at your convenience and you call me 3 hours later and I'm not available.
Well, that was his convenience.
No, Mike. I always, when you text me, I always call you instantly.
I appreciate that.
I'm the same.
And I always answer.
You don't.
Well, then maybe I see that it's you calling.
Then why did you call him?
Well, then why did you ask me to
see this creates unnecessary anxiety. That's why I disagree with this so-called etiquette.
It's like, what did I do?
It's like your partner going, "Hey, we need to talk." Later.
Right.
A lesser person would think you're messing.
Every time I've done that too, have I not ended it with "not urgent"?
Oh no, yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
I'll say, "Hey, call me at your convenience, not urgent."
Not only
so I don't want you to be anxious or
sure. That's not only fine. That's appreciated.
But what about the time when you say it is urgent?
Well, that's very rare, but I have done that.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it's a situation where one of the kids is at an event and there's no one picking them up, right? But I think in general.
I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I don't think any of us should communicate unless we're on the air. Can anybody get behind me?
I agree with that completely.
Can we stick to this, please?
But I will always say to Josh, not urgent, as opposed to, Josh, call me at your convenience, ellipsis, you might start looking for a job. Something nice. But I mean, I think at this point, leaving a voicemail is about as effective as walking up to someone's mailbox and shouting a message into it. Hey, Josh, call me.
That's true.
I don't know. In my voicemail,
I listen to voicemail. I think you get voicemails from people that you don't like. If I don't recognize the number, I won't answer it, and they'll leave a voicemail. And if they don't, then I know it was spam. That wasn't important.
You can't leave me a voicemail.
Well, that's your fault.
No, I don't want a voicemail.
All right.
That's why I close it off. You say.
You might be missing something important.
That's okay. I'll be fine. Anyway, this some of the new rules for that, and there are experts, Josh.
You trust an etiquette expert?
Oh, yeah. One time I can remember a guy went up to me and saying, sours before 5. And I realized, oh, my God, you're not supposed to have whiskey sours at lunchtime. For God's sake, I'm breaking the law.
AM or PM?
Thank you, Pat.
Very good point, Pat.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, as the song says. Coming up, we have a special song from Pat and Dean over there, I guess. And
don't count on it.
Kristi,
I'm coming through the glass in a minute.
What have you got?
The most terrifying sound in the world, and it's not your mother-in-law. We have spider venom.
Is that still a thing?
I don't know. It just
Kristi's
like
bringing it back, baby.
Mother-in-law jokes. Yeah.
And is that a lobster in your pants, or are you just happy to see me?
Or is that a shrimp? I hope it's a lobster.
I hope it's a lobster. And not a langostino, if you know what I mean.
I don't. Is that a small shrimp?
It's a small lobster.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You've never eaten at Red Lobster, obviously.
I have not. I'm sure the food's very good. We're coming right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube channel.
Now, good luck. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donny Baker.
Thank God.
I don't break yet, so I got to get off before I get in trouble. But, Chick, we got you on speaker. The guys here at work are wanting you to do Jodie Foster talking about the electric knife.
What kind of knife did you use, Dr. Lecter? Was it an electric knife, Dr. Lecter? I could hear the lambs, Dr. Lecter.
This is one of your best impressions. I think this rivals your...
Which one?
Your Jimmy Stewart.
Oh.
And now Jimmy Stewart talks to Jodie Foster.
What agent? What was her name in that?
Starling.
Agent Starling, do you see a rabbit? I don't, Dr. Stewart.
And this has been...
Can you do her doing Nell?
Dr. Xavier.
I can do that. Chickapay.
Jodie. Get in the car, Jodie. Please get in the car.
It's not Jodie. It's...
Oh, yeah.
No.
See, that's why I couldn't be an actor in a movie. I'd call them by their real names.
Clarice.
Cut!
Oh, Clarice, will you change my diaper?
Oh, God.
Made a boom boom.
Of course, our house band today, the Black Moods.
Smack Tom, Smack Tom. It's time now to smack Tom. He's been running his mouth again. He's been pissing us off again. Smack Tom, Smack Tom, Smack Tom, Smack Tom.
I'll handle the lyrics.
And we smack Tom.
Miami, Cincinnati, Boston. I mean, it's...
I got you.
But no Houston?
No Houston. Not according to this.
Hello there, Houston. Hello there, Houston.
Whatever.
But he wants me to stop this. Don't do that. That's irritating. Don't ever make that noise again. I can't make Houston hello there noise. If you make that noise.
No, yeah. Stop slide whistling. People can't hear Houston and hello there.
Hatbox.
We're watching a show breakdown. Nervous breakdown.
June 21st,
By the show.
2018. June 21st, 2018. Houston. Oh, there, Houston. Oh, there.
Okay. I wish we did all of a sudden a team of men in white scrubs come in and drag you off while you're just Houston. Hello there.
We're going viral.
Tighten up. Breaking away.
Yeah, and then they inject you. They inject you with something.
1936 Beatles. That's so. John Kennedy.
As they inject you, it's Houston. Houston. Hello there. Houston.
Happy summer solstice, everyone. Longest day of the year.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
Hello?
Hey, it's Tiger.
Oh, hey, Tiger. What's going on, man?
I need you to do me a huge favor.
Yeah, sure thing, man. What do you need?
Can you please take your name off your phone? My wife went through my phone and maybe call her.
What? Oh.
So if you can, please take your name off that.
Are you me? She knows about us? Oh, man, this is bad. This is really bad.
Just have it as a number.
Oh, boy.
She hasn't seen the photos yet. Tiger, you still love me, right?
Okay, you gotta do this for me.
Please tell me you still love me. Tiger? Tiger? Hello? Hello?
Where'd they get
Only in comedy do you ever hear that. You never hear that in other professions. You never hear it. He's the bad boy of gynecology. See the guy putting on his gloves with his fingers cut off?
Had his finger in a dike.
Comedian Dwight Slade.
I think they're overdoing the IDing for liquor. We ID under 65. Bring your walker.
Yeah.
I got carded the other day, and it's like, look into my eyes. You ever seen a 21-year-old with this much hate and bitterness in their eyes?
Yeah.
Let's not count the birthdays. Let's count the dark angels. The people who think and cluck at the same time.
How does that work?
You ask them a question. You go, hey, are we doing dinner tomorrow? Dinner tomorrow. What are you, an aborigine? Answer the question. I want to go to dinner. You're hunting for Coke bottles. Let's go.
Joining us in the studio, comedian Ed Yeager.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Ed. How are you?
Good.
Good to see you again.
I'm glad football season's almost here. I love football.
I do too.
I was I was in a hotel room, and I was watching a football game, and I opened the drawer, I pull out the Bible, I turned to John 3:16, and it actually says, "Sitteth thee in the end zone with a large sign."
Hi, this is Paul.
And this is Storm.
And we're Paul and Storm.
Hey, look at this. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Oh, hey.
There's Pat
Right
Godwin over there.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
Ace Cosby's here. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick. You're looking especially handsome this morning.
Well, thank you.
We have, who isn't in this room? Look at Josh.
Thank you very much. You too.
Look at, thank you.
God.
Real good. To lie, but,
no, you're looking the pink.
Welcome to Maudlin Mornings.
We have, we were going over some of this phone etiquette. I know this bothers you, Josh. Kristi and I are on the same page here. I think don't leave voicemails anymore when you can text. I have one friend that doesn't text, and it drives me nuts.
Really?
He's a friend of all of ours.
Yeah, PJ.
Oh, PJ, yeah.
He's the one guy I need to get hold of him all the time for various stunts.
Just call him.
Well, I'd rather text him.
So what we have
You don't
here
want him
is-
texting these days, do you? I don't know what he's trying to say.
We have
PJ's
Are you gonna go with that? We have an immovable object and irresistible force here. You refuse to text, and he.
No, I don't like to call, but I will cold. I will cold call him. The other thing in this article about phone etiquette from the Washington Post, I'm fully in favor of this one. Do not use a speakerphone in public.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Happens a lot. Yeah, and this is a very big thing in certain circles.
What? I'm sorry. What generalization
Well,
are you making?
I think that is also just using
a truism.
Your earbuds too. Like you're talking and everybody can hear you talking. It's like, no, I don't want to hear your conversation.
Well, yeah, they tend to be louder than if they just had the phone to their ear.
Yeah.
Do you ever listen to you talk? Do you ever?
I'm just saying, there's certain facts people aren't.
Truism.
They all know it's out there. They're just not going to say it out loud.
Oh my!
You know what he's saying.
Oh, I know.
I do.
That's because you know
It took me a second.
Oh, yeah, you should.
We speak, Tom.
It's
We
because
know.
I know you.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true or not.
You're not out enough.
Is that right?
Is that
Yes.
right?
Go to my grocery store. You'll learn.
I might run to you.
Might do that.
I got a new grocery store. I'm very excited about it.
You do?
You got kicked out of the old one?
First of all, I don't blame him, but I want to start shopping there immediately.
Yeah, and I had no idea. I've been driving by it for anyway. It's great, but it has one of those. I like those salted cashews.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Hang on.
boy.
Hey, chick, if you...
Hey, gather around. He's found something called salted cashew.
Are they out of the bin?
I think they're in every
here's
store.
Here's the problem. If you were at this particular store Saturday, you'll know about them because they've got those bins that there's like a gravity thing.
Yeah.
And you put the bag underneath it. And
Yes.
you move the
Right,
switch.
right.
And it plops into your bag.
Yeah.
What did you do?
It flows like the Niagara River.
So the bag popped out, cashews all over the floor.
Yes.
See, I haven't seen that. I've seen it where you fill the compartment first, and then the door comes out.
Right.
So you only
Only get what you need.
Only a finite
I
amount.
bet that's how this.
Oh, that's how that works?
Yeah, that's how it works,
There we
Tom.
go.
Because my old grocery store had the decency to put them in little plastic bins for you.
Mystery solved.
Oh, right. Yeah, they do. Yeah. But
they didn't have any, so I had to use that machine.
I am just constantly.
boy, and they were cashews. I bet you wasted $400.
Oh, they're like $9 a pound.
Yeah, they are.
I have it. There's at least a pound on the floor. I emptied that.
Did you go up to someone and say, we have a cleanup on aisle 3?
No, I used
some jackass.
I used my high school soccer training
Kicked them all underneath.
to kick them underneath.
Oh, so now the new store has a vermin problem.
Vermin and injured senior citizens slipping on cashews.
Really,
So wait a minute.
Cashew salt.
So you're telling me you're supposed to? There's like a holding area.
Yeah, that I've seen. Yes,
I don't think so. This was just this big chute.
I'm not saying
you put something under the
chute. And then the bags they give you are actually thinner than the toilet paper here. So
when we
you
get
a
off the
pound of
air,
these things in there.
you'll probably find you're going to the same store and it's probably the exact same thing, but he just doesn't know how
Does
to
it have
use
fresh?
I like the ones with the little compartments so you can't spill that much of them.
Does it have fresh in the title? The place you go to?
Because there are 3 different markets in this city that have that. The answer is yes.
I would love to have seen a video of you getting cashews.
Well, first of all, it was early. I like to go to the grocery store early on Sunday or Saturday when there's nobody there but the stocking people.
Good move, yeah.
They're always friendly, willing to chat.
Willing to chat.
Haven't even started their day.
Hey, those are some good-looking bananas.
Hey, look, dude, I'm hungover.
I am hungover as F.
Right? Just sounds big.
It's taking all I can not to vomit all over.
Before this gets out, before you get vomited on or beaten up, can I ask you to please leave people alone? Is that possible?
Hard worker.
Spritzing vegetables with a hangover.
And you know it's, oh, God, here he comes again.
They're lifting boxes. You're bothering them like detectives on Law and Order.
What is that, a turnip?
Hey, I'm just trying to work you, pal.
Hey, I just
what's going on here?
spilled 4 pounds of expensive cashews on your floor. How do you turn that thing off? Hey, Jane, stop this crazy thing. Now, you'll notice, Pat, I brought like different types of real cream, fake cream.
I love that stuff.
We got a refrigerator.
Oh my
full of
God, you're not on the Laird anymore?
Boy,
Oh, I got that. I got
we're still on the Laird.
I got real cream. I got
It's a
all
real
kinds
cream
of-
party in there.
You know, you and Pat should have a cream party. Just you two. I bet you'd really.
Splash it on my face. Now splash it on mine.
No, splash it on my ass. Hurry!
No,
there's a reservoir tip back there.
Oh,
Pat.
You guys are disgusting.
Pat and I both get here before 4 a.m. We have a little chat.
Cream me, Tom.
And then we various types of coffee.
And you continue to talk and argue throughout the entire morning.
Yeah, you think you'd get it out before we got here.
That's what I would have thought.
But he's one of the few people I'll actually call cold.
That's true. Because I have no
Very
friends.
few. I don't have to text him and say, please call me back.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Because you know he's going to always answer?
There's also an age component here. My older friends leave me voicemails more than my younger friends do.
Well, let's just move forward here.
Is there
any more?
nowhere safe from you? Out wandering around on a
I can't wait to find out this new grocery store so I don't
I
go
want to hear
there.
more about Pat and Tom having a sissy cream fight
At
in the
4
grocery
in the
store.
morning.
We've been really going through different creams. Like we did the Chobani for a while. We didn't care for some of the brands there, some of the styles there, and now we're on the Laird. Yeah.
Good. Find what you like. It's important.
Good superfoods are in there. Good healthy fats.
Yeah, and how many calories?
20.
Okay.
Is that right?
20 for how much?
You know what?
You know,
An eyedropper.
It's okay.
An eyedropper, exactly. When you use half a carton.
You're all right.
I like my cream.
I know.
Live your life. There's not much left of it.
Especially if you keep using the cream on that one door. That stuff is like.
That's the stuff I'm using.
Yeah,
I don't bring in my own here. You make enough money to buy cream.
Like the real thing. So I'm sorry. Let's, Kristi, give me the teaser of what's coming up in the world of
The most terrifying sound in the world.
Are we really going to do this?
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Now I need to know though. You know how I am with this kind of stuff. Is it that whoever hears this whistle dies?
No.
No.
Okay.
This is.
Yeah, I want to know that too.
This is an Aztec thing. They do think it may have been used at human sacrifices.
Oh, this is not to be messed with.
Couple of easy things you can do at home to help you live longer. Spider venom. Could it be better than Viagra?
Real.
Whoa.
Who figured that out?
I don't know.
Hey, look at this. I just got bit by a spider.
Yeah, that's a different.
Hey, you want to see this?
That's a different kind of swelling, Lloyd.
What is it? You want to see what a spider bit me? Huh? Come here.
Isn't that like a prison tattoo, common one?
A spider?
The spider on the end of the male member.
You know what? Yes. No.
Where did you hear that?
That's exactly right.
Instead of trying to set him straight, which is, forget it, trying to get some sort of reason.
7 out of 10 prisoners have a spider on the end of their
Absolutely.
penis.
This is something.
How the hell would you do that?
Ask some of your friends.
How would you get a spider tattoo?
Ask some of your friends.
Go ahead, use your speakerphone.
You know you want to.
And the break is complete.
And I think
we may not be back.
We have brought it full circle. We'll be right back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Think you know your pro football? Then play Pigskin Pick'em every week at bobandtom.com/contest. It's your chance to win a mini Mac.
Remember this?
God, I have no idea why you're paying.
It's Josh's new dance.
Is that the safety dance? Ooh, yeah.
You know, so really, maybe TV is your thing. You are quite the dancer.
Yes, you are.
I mean, for a stout man, you move well.
Yeah.
He couldn't.
No, you're a stout man.
Even elephants have moments of grace.
No, I mean you're a husky fellow.
For a guy who it clearly takes 15 minutes to get out of bed.
Gosh, you
let
are
alone
so...
Anybody in the room break their toilet seat this weekend?
Oh my God.
for a man who nearly passes out every time he ties his shoe. You certainly can.
No, you really do move well.
Come on, let's go get louder. Just leave him here. Let's just leave him here. We'll go.
Hey, it's Josh, and of course, hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom at Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
It's the Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Pick'em, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer.
Is that where you go? Are we eligible?
heard this stuff from you.
I hit a guy in the jaw and as hard as I could twice in somewhere in New York, Albany, New York. I just played the Palace Theater, and we were going to go get something to eat. And it was a restaurant attached to the hotel, and my bus was across the street because I always stay on my bus. And this girl came over and started talking to us at our table, and I don't know her, you know, she had her sister does stand up in New York, and Vic Henley was the opening act, and he does stand up in New York, and he knows her. So they were talking across the table. If it wouldn't have been for that, I'd just shoot her away because I was trying to eat my crappy little piece of tilapia.
You must do very well.
She gets up and leaves, and she comes back, and she has her sister on the phone, and she's headlining a club that Vic and I headlined forever in Columbus, Ohio. And so she hands the phone to Vic. She sits down next to me, and Vic can't hear, so he gets up and walks away. And then a guy comes over to her. So some guy came up to me and asked me, a young guy, for an autograph. I said, I'm trying to eat right now. And this guy comes over, pokes her in the shoulder, and says, get over here. And she gets up real nervous and walks over there. And I'm like, man, what is this? And I see the guy walking over towards me. And he goes, how come you took a picture with my girlfriend, didn't take a picture with my son? Both of them were connected to this guy. And I don't know. I don't know anything. But he was standing up, and I was sitting down. So I started to stand up, and he shoved me back down in my chair. Uh-oh. And I'm like, all right, okay. And so it was ugly. It was a nice place, too. Wine glasses, tablecloths, and it all went flying. And I got up and shoved him, and he took a big swing at me and hit me, but not really with a punch, but hit me and left his jaw just hanging out there. And I'm like, all right, here you go, buddy. You can't leave your jaw hanging out there. And I just, boom, boom. And and he called the cops and filed assault charges on me, or tried to, and the cops showed up, and I was like, oh, come on, man.
The old Chevy Chase shoulder kick.
So
it's hard sometimes. You know.
So now, you know, and that's why now I have to have police everywhere I go, because probably nothing will happen, but if it does, I can't hit people.
Yeah.
You know, I'm 61. I don't need to be getting in fights or anything. And Pat, who's not very big, but my guy Pat that drives a bus and manages my road stuff, he's a little guy in stature, but he's a 7th degree black belt, and so he actually got this guy in a sleeper hold from behind after I hit him, and then the guy started tapping him on the arm, and he goes, "This ain't the MMA. You're going to the floor."
And they taunt you, too. They got the little short skirt on, arm up, kind of waving you over. You know what I mean? Shoot. I tell you what, if you ask me, the little whore was asking for it.
It's time once again for people who suck at small talk.
Hey, nice weather we're having today, don't you think?
Yeah, it is rather amazing the cyclical manner in which meteorological trends manifest themselves.
Jeez, sorry I asked. Join us again next time for People Who Suck at Small Talk. Lowell Sanders is here with us.
I'm on the road.
Are you
Now, Lowell, are you a
I'm
single man?
Yeah, I left a wife in Detroit.
Oh, okay.
I see how it works.
Police should have found her by now. I'm kidding. They won't find her.
Ain't no way. You're that good, aren't you?
Hi, this is Nick.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hey.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello there.
Ace Cosby's here. I'm Chick McGee, and look at him. Look. He just
Very busy man.
Having an issue.
He's having an issue.
What's your issue?
Can we help with anything?
I got it.
Okay.
A technical, boring issue. We're okay. It's all good. Now, we're going to have a special song from Pat, and I believe
you know what?
Dean on guitar.
This better be like you're getting ready for a recording contract, the way you guys are rehearsing. We're really
not gonna be.
expecting something.
It's going to be a song. Let's take special out of it.
Oh,
all right.
It's just going to be fun and
It's
goofy.
going to be excellent and special,
There
Pat.
you go. I know.
There you go.
Pat likes to undersell and over-deliver.
Over-deliver.
Yeah.
Much like your love life.
Much like mine?
Yeah.
What?
Pat, I'm giving you
Tom?
yeah.
I was just going to reiterate what Pat said. It's not going to be special.
Okay. Dean on guitar. Maybe you should talk about what kind of guitar he's using.
Hey, why don't we talk about your family jewels, shall we?
Like my nuts and stuff?
Yes. Would you like them to smell fresh? The best ball deodorants to use in 2023 have been announced by Men's Health magazine.
Oh, yeah?
The best overall ball deodorant, the winner would be Fresh Body Fresh Balls Lotion.
That's what I use.
Is that what you use?
Fresh balls.
You're number one, buddy.
I'm
You
number
are
one.
number one.
I make them number one, I think.
Is that a roll-on or a?
No, it's a
or
lotion.
It's a
spritz?
lotion that goes on like a lotion and becomes a powder
I don't trust it on my...
as it works.
See, 'cause I've got the spray powder,
Nope, you're horse and buggy over
but
there.
it doesn't.
Do you have the Manscaped Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant? All natural.
No, I have like what's it called? Loma Trim or something.
You have that? Oh, Loma Trim. That's not made for your nuts.
Loma Trim.
No wonder they sting. No, the problem is
I don't think it's made
no
for
those
that
various
anyway.
deodorant.
That's an antifungal.
As soon as you hold them upside down, they stop working.
Your testicles or the lotion?
A fair question.
The
No,
spray.
the spritz, the spray. You've got to be like Elastic Man to get your hand.
There's the Ballsy Nut Rub Solid Cologne.
I like the term nut rub.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Yeah. And the
Don't
best
forget my nuts.
the best ball deodorant for odor protection would be Happy Nuts Comfort Cream Deodorant.
I also tried, can I tell you, I also tried Happy Nuts. I went through a thing
Yeah.
6 months ago.
Okay.
I tried Happy Nuts. I like the smell of Happy Nuts, but it didn't hang in there like Fresh Balls.
Was it
All right.
widely available?
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
jingle.
Happy Nuts.
Happy nuts. Rub it on, then you get it.
Well, that's why the
pursuit
best
of Happy Nuts.
overall ball deodorant goes to the Fresh Body Fresh Balls.
Is this one of those things that Madison Avenue has created that doesn't really exist a problem, much the way for women they've created this whole notion
You
that
have
you
sweaty
need
balls
douche?
sometimes, don't you?
I shower.
Fresh Balls, though, they also
Well-
have fresh breasts. They have fresh.
Yes, they do.
They have all sorts of fresh things.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Huh.
I like them so much, I bought the company.
Yeah, you're not just a client.
I love them.
I think they may be overstating the need for freshness in this area.
It says most products apply like a lotion before quickly drying as a powder.
I don't trust that sort of chemical reaction on my boys.
No kidding.
Yeah, something's happening.
there is sometimes, occasionally, a slight bit of heat that's released.
I don't know what it's doing down there. Cooking them. Hard boiling those bad boys.
It's the chemical reaction.
I do it the old-fashioned way.
What's that?
Crouch over a steaming, boiling brew of...
What?
Oh, yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, you know, water, then you throw various chemicals in it.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Just a touch of bleach.
Why
Little
don't you-
Vicks.
I thought you were going to try to talk me into having a cream party with Pat. That's what I meant.
He's booked. Now, Pat, you say you have a song on
About
this
ball
topic?
spray?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Let's have some fun here, huh?
All right.
All right. Hit it, Dean. I should say, are you ready, Dean? Uh-huh. Okay, Tom. Yeah. Kristi?
Uh-huh.
Josh?
Yes.
Chick.
Okay.
Let's go! Woo! Oh, I've been working so hard. It's hot, and I'm getting so sweaty. Oh, the odor here is so strange, and everyone at work knows it's me. My boss in the back just handed me a sack, then he ran away holding his nose. He said, spray it on your junk, it'll kill that funk. So I grabbed the can and yelled, here goes. Oh, when I finished squirting, all the girls started flirting. The smell was refreshing. Suddenly they're undressing, Dean. And the head of HR took me out to her car. She was crazy about my ball sack spritz. Julie, her accountant, said, I want to mount it. I owe it all to ball sack spritz. 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 Everybody? It's the ball sack spritz. It's the ball sack spritz. It's the ball sack spritz. Yeah, it's the ball sack spritz. Yes.
Oh, nice. Well worth it. Well worth it. Thank you. Ball sack.
Nice,
Anyway,
Josh.
yeah, it's a Stratocaster.
Yeah,
right here.
nice.
Now, thanks. This is.
Oh no, we didn't really need.
What kind of pickups are those?
Those are actually they're supposed to be the noiseless.
Are they the humbuckers or
They're not
whatever?
humbuckers.
No.
They're single coil pickups.
Oh.
For those of you noticing, this looks a lot like David Gilmour's guitar.
Oh, yeah. We appreciate it, Dean. Thank you.
So this is my copy.
Is there a whammy bar on that thing?
There's a whammy bar for sure.
Show how does that work? Give me a
Okay, like you play a note, and then you can.
No, we have things. Thank you very much. Sounded very good.
Oh, nice.
So, Mr. Jim
That's
Ernst
great.
has got
Thank
the
you.
original of this one right here.
Yeah.
He paid $3.9 million for
Isn't
it.
that something?
I got this one for $600. Sucker!
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Wow. But speaking of guitars,
Yes.
do we know if the world record was set for the Leonard Skinner, longest Leonard Skinner song?
I have. Isn't he going to be our guest tomorrow? We'll find
Yeah, he's going to be on tomorrow.
We'll
Yeah.
find out if they did it or not.
Yeah.
The Don Stuck.
Yes.
Okay. They were trying to play the song Freebird
Right.
for the longest time or something. We'll find out how that went. And again, back to this ball spritz.
Ball sack spritz.
Is there an odor to it? Is that the deal? And is it like a?
You have them. I don't. Do you have ball odor?
I think it's not that much.
How could I tell?
Than,
I
don't
can't.
know.
Wait, do you mean an odor to the spritz, or is it a neutralizer? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, both. I mean, does it come are there various fragrances?
I'm sure.
Fresh Balls only has one scent, and I find it very. I like it very much.
Okay.
I think it's not unlike underarm odor. I would think.
Do you wear a so-called scented underarm odor?
I don't. Unscented.
Me too. Do you use a scented laundry detergent?
I do.
What is it, like Mountain Fresh or?
To speed things along, I'm going to say yes.
I like to use Country Septic. I hate all that.
This is the last time I used Country Septic.
It smells like an old outhouse.
I tried to buy fragrance-free soap in the pump thing, and it took forever. I had to finally get it online. Everything's got a scent to it. Don't you resent that? You go to a restaurant, you go wash your hands, and you come out and your hands smell like.
Well, I think a lot of people are like you. They resent it and get angry about it.
South American watermelon. What? I just want it scent free. I'm just asking if this ball stuff is neutralizing or does it add a.
I think it does both. It neutralizes and adds a pleasant scent.
Okay.
Kristi, would you be?
Do you use
What?
Do you use something on your testicles?
Depending
have
on
a
the
ball
time of
powder.
year,
Yeah,
I use some
right.
powder, but I don't think it's scented.
You don't think it's not? What kind of powder do you use?
In the yellow thing.
He just said, and I don't think it's made for that area, but
Well, there's the Loma trim or whatever it was.
yeah, that's what you said.
But again, you can't. You put it upside down to spray it. It jams.
Ace, what are you working with?
I do the Manscaped ball.
Oh, yeah.
Am I the only one that doesn't do anything?
I don't really do much because it's a garden.
And
down.
we've done this story to arrive here, so we can talk to you about that.
This is an intervention.
This is an intervention about your odor.
Is that right?
It's an odorvention.
Oh. Now, do you...
Now, everyone will go around the room and how his odors hurt you, Tom.
I have a letter.
I'm not going to sit here and take this.
We have your mom on the phone.
That actually happens.
It's half her fault.
Now, Pat, do you do anything down there?
Sometimes I'll put a little of the underarm deodorant on the legs a little bit just to be fresh.
What?
Not necessarily the
That's
ball.
weird. That's weird.
What?
You're playing with fire there, my friend.
I know. I don't know what I'm doing.
Do
half
you
the
cut
time.
back the jungle?
Yeah, of course I do a little maintenance down there.
Better cut back the jungle.
Do you go to...
I don't go to extremes.
Oh, you don't go to full crew?
No, gosh, no.
Full crew.
The old butch.
Trim the hedge a bit.
Oh, okay. Just asking.
Nice.
Keep a nice house.
Sure, of course.
Yeah.
You don't want it out of control.
Are there particular groin grooming, how do I word this?
Devices?
No, looks.
Sure.
That folks with different
You want
proclivities.
What?
You want a chart like they have with haircuts.
Exactly.
Come on.
That's what he's aiming for.
Like on the Andrew Griffith show, they have that chart in the back with the hairdos. I'd like my Elvis. I'd like the pubador, please.
Well, Chick, he's got to watch the HBO show Naked Attractions, right? That has all of it in there.
Oh, it does, yes.
I said it before. I'll say it again. I partially watched this for this show so I could talk about it. But if I had no idea the effect of a man's genitals on my 75-inch television screen.
I watched it last night.
That would have the one that I specifically bought for NFL football.
Sure.
To have those on in high def.
Are they trimming them and stuff?
They're
in your face.
All kinds, all shapes and
Everything
sizes.
you want to know.
What show?
Cut, uncut.
Naked Attraction.
Why? What's the show
It's a
about?
dating show.
It's a dating show.
It's
And
You get the nudity out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. You start out.
That's how it starts.
They have a partition that rises up waist level, and you check it out. And
I like the look of his junk.
Yeah,
Therefore, I want to continue.
and then the contestant gets naked, and everybody gets naked, but the MC, she does not get naked. But she is a bisexual. She announced that on the first.
What kind of bike does she have? A Schwinn?
You'll find that on the Max.
Bisexual. I thought she was bikesexual.
But
That's where they take the seat off and go mountain biking.
Yeah. I'm a huffy humper.
I might have said out loud, "Good Lord," the first time I saw it. And I am liberal as they come.
You're very open-minded. Yeah.
I am watching. Oh, go ahead.
Do they learn about the person's personality
Later on.
But they do make decisions just based on the appearance.
But if they don't like the wiener, or is there also male contestants who look at vaginas?
I didn't get that.
They haven't gotten that far.
Okay.
I didn't get that far.
But if they go, you know what? I can already tell. I don't like the look of him. He's not for me.
Surprisingly, they don't like the larger ones sometimes.
But is this based on grooming?
Well, in the first
everything.
Show, the first show I saw was that they 83% of women prefer girth over length.
Yeah.
And does anyone have any unusual depilatory
Why are you so fascinated with pubic hair?
Look, it's a jack-o'-lantern.
Yes, I aspire to the pubic comb over. The guys try to hide something.
You're just fascinated by hair in general.
Right.
It's a shame all of your hair fell out.
Thank you very much.
No, I watched The Golden Bachelor last night. Did you watch that?
I watched that, yeah.
Yeah, I streamed that on Hulu.
We'll find out. Okay. Right now, we have coming up comedian Greg Warren, one of my favorites. We're going to talk with Greg in just a matter of moments. Right now, the Bob and Tom Show is brought to you by BetterHelp. Do you ever feel like your brain is getting in the way of itself?
Ever?
Yeah.
Ever?
You don't know what you should do, what's good to do. You get confused. There's so much coming at you every day. That's where therapy can be extremely useful. And BetterHelp has what many would call a better idea, which is to make getting therapy a lot more convenient. Step one is you take a brief questionnaire and you'll get matched with a licensed therapist. This is done online. And by the way, you can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Step two is the therapy, and the therapy itself is done online. That's where the convenience factor kicks in. And also you can do it, for example, you could do it like a Zoom call, or you could do it like just a phone call. You could even do it just texting back and forth, whatever works for you. Therapy gives you a place to talk through some of those issues you may be dealing with. Give your brain, a chance. Make your brain your friend with BetterHelp. Here's how you find it. You go to betterhelp.com/BT show. The /BT show part will knock 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp.com/BT show. Once again, BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, betterhelp.com/BT show to get on your way to being your best self. And this part of the Bob and Tom Show is brought to you by BetterHelp. Coming up, our good friend, comedian Greg Warren. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom 24/7. Not on air, online, all the time.
I've got something that'll cheer you up. We often record announcements for various stations along the Bob and Tom radio network.
Right.
And the other day...
I'd hope you'd forgotten about this.
The other day we were recording something, and you guys, as usual, were...
I honestly forgot about it. I do not know what this is.
Are you kidding?
I'm not.
We were joking around.
So we were reading this commercial for an interesting place, a fine place, and... we had to. These are what you would call an outtake version of it, where will not be.
We're not going to put them on our albums. The 50 studio outtake album.
Oh, see, people would want to hear that.
It's like the Beatles again.
Just like they'd want to hear Josh yesterday saying something bad.
Slip of the.
He just said the S word.
It was an accident. I shouldn't be doing that.
FCC doesn't recognize that as the so-called S word.
I was in a vulnerable spot.
I know you were.
I've apologized. I had no idea. I thought it was a part of the gag. Once again, Josh and Chip dressed up as the girls in the little girl twins in The Shining. It was brilliantly hilarious.
It was very funny.
Everything about it was funny. I think we have some photographs in the various Bob and Tom social media
wigs,
platforms.
By the way. Hands off to you.
Yeah, I may have kept it.
Okay, here we go. This is.
I would have.
Well, this is what it sounds like when we've had a long day. We're trying to record a few.
Yeah, if you think we don't get along on the air, wait till you hear this.
So this has been beeped. This is the beep one, I'm assuming, over here, Dean. Okay.
Oh my God! No, why would he give you a non-beeped version?
Maybe he's. Well, Dean's close to retirement. He might like to see the
But see, and maybe it's me, but it's like, well, of course, he forgot to beep everything. Yeah.
Do you guys remember the time that happened?
One time.
That's one of my favorite things ever.
In 90,000 shows, one time, he forgot to beep it.
God, that was funny.
It was funny.
We were playing back something that had been beeped, but they just missed one of them.
Yes.
And the one they missed was the big one.
I'll blow your... Oh, God. Yeah.
Head off.
Okay. So here we go. Here's how it goes. We're trying to read a commercial.
Bless you.
Knock that off.
Out. Off. Anytime, Tom. What, are you having a little moment there? A little tea? He's rolling. Yes.
I thought you gave me the wait sign. Sorry, they're all chomping at the bit in here.
Might as well be on the air. Hi. You thinking about f***ing for Thanksgiving?
I'm sexually frustrated just trying to fill out the damn dating app.
How about adult toys, lingerie, lubes, lotion, potions?
Okay, here we go. It's the Low Country's premier adult store. What kind of stuff do they have, Chick?
What kind of stuff do they have, Tom?
Adult toys. Ooh. See, you're supposed to answer.
Oh, sorry.
What kind of stuff do they have, Chick?
Well, adult toys, lingerie, lubes, lotions, potions.
Leave the family fireworks at the Thanksgiving table and have some fireworks in the bedroom with your loved one.
Did you guys know that has the best bachelorette supplies?
Oh, cool. I know they have fun furniture.
Mm-hmm.
And Josh?
Yes.
For you?
Yes.
A straw?
Well, they probably have those. I don't know that I would sip from one. But...
Right.
And, of course, Josh, they have novelties.
All right.
You're novel.
Now, Josh, why don't you do the tag at the end?
Let's see. Of course, novel.
Son of a bitch.
That's
the only part. The only part you read verbatim. It's pretty simple. That means in Latin, read the whole.
Sorry. The Low Country's premier adult store, 2992 Ashley Phosphate Road, or online at guiltypleasuressc.com.
Why does it always sound like you're running out of air when you read stuff? Online at
See, it doesn't not sound at all like that. God, Tom.
He goes at the end. He goes at Guilty Pleasures. You can barely get this. He's out of air.
Yeah, I did run out of air there.
And we learned what verbatim meant.
I knew what it meant.
Well, you were going so slow. We had places to go.
What kind of furniture do they have?
I don't know.
Well, here's what happened.
Guilty. Go online and look it up.
I'm
I
sure
bet they have
sex chairs or swings.
Do they sell those? Do they sell those
okay.
male member straws?
Haven't you ever had a Chinese basket shop?
I'm going to say no.
No, she hangs in a basket, and then you put her
And you
on and you
spin her
spin her.
around?
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
I'm going to have to try this.
Isn't that what it is? Then she vomits all over you? That sounds awful. What a weird, kinky guy you
That's
are.
how sexy Tom is. He's proud of that. Yeah. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee. Here's Tom Griswold.
Josh and I were just discussing the fact that Fred Gwynn is buried in an unmarked grave. We have, I believe, we're going to hook up with our friend, comedian Greg Warren. And there he is.
I bet there are some people know where Fred Gwynn's buried.
Okay, Greg Warren is here for the Warren Report, and he is in his home studio, sitting in front of photographs of famous Warrens.
Greg, do you have any idea where Fred Gwynn's buried?
I think it's parts unknown, right?
It's an unmarked grave.
Is that right?
Somewhere in Maryland, yeah. Well, with the monster season here, we were discussing Fred Gwynn, who was a stellar actor, although he was kind of typecast post-Munsters.
Why is his grave unmarked?
It's the way he wanted it.
Sometimes unmarked is better.
Yeah, he did a fine job in that Vinny movie.
Yeah,
sure.
Tremendous actor.
Good in the Cotton Club. He's
Now, do you have your a condo Halloweened up at all, Greg?
No.
You know, I've got witches at my house already.
Do you?
Oh, yeah. 6 of them.
Yeah, but do you have any decorations up?
Oh.
Oh, boy.
That was a shot to your
Josh.
lady and your daughters.
Well, that's going to go over real well.
Oh, they know
Did you call me a witch?
Wait a minute, they know I'm an idiot, right?
Of course. Are you kidding? If you work with me, then why would they?
My favorite Halloween decorations bit, Augie and Henry started it. They get overly scared by Halloween decorations. So we would be at some lunch, and there'd be like a little spider, magnet on the menu. They'd be like, "Oh, Jesus, God!" It's like, no, Augie, it's just a spider. It's not real. It's not real. And then Josh. I told Josh about that, and we were at a Walgreens one time on the road, and he took it to another level. And we were at the checkout counter, and they had like some jack-o'-lantern, and Josh turned around and saw it and screamed and ran out the door at Walgreens.
And you had to sit there and explain that I get very frightened.
I did. I just go, no, he gets real scared. He just, he's jittery during the Halloween season.
Did you put pumpkins and stuff out?
No, it's a condo, Tom. Nobody comes here. It's, you
put some on your, like a black wreath in your door or something?
No, I go to my brother's house. He does it up big.
Oh, cool.
That's nice.
Yeah. He's all kinds of stuff.
I bought a bunch of gourds and pumpkins, the whole deal. 2 trips in the car.
All right.
Good for you, Tom.
Don't want to hear about it.
I'm not asking you.
Did you get any of those gourds that have all the icky
I can't.
warts
the
on
ones
them?
that have the skin disease, I can't even look at those. I hate
the gourds that have the lumps and bumps on them, misshapen.
We took my
freaks
my
out.
nephews to one of those Halloween fall fest type things over the weekend. And
Fun.
Yeah, Yeah. They saw some of those that you're talking about. They're disgusting.
Where'd you go, Millstadt?
No, I didn't make it. Didn't make it to Millstadt this time. Just up to the Kirkwood Farmers Market. When they get a little older, I'm taking them to Millstadt. It's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
So scary.
Just wonderful fall pumpkin patch apple picking.
Corn maze? Yeah.
Corn maze. They got a kangaroo out there too.
Oh, yeah.
Kangaroo.
Yeah, they sure do.
A wallaby, a kangaroo. They got a llama.
Isn't Kirkwood the shabby neighborhood you live in?
No.
I'm pretty sure it is. Kirkwood or St. Louis.
It's gotten a little
Sauget.
It's gotten a little bougie, actually.
Kirkwood?
Where I live.
Really?
Yes.
No kidding.
Didn't come up that way.
No.
Let me point out that Greg Warren is going to be doing his thing this week. Is this starting Thursday? Is that right? Thursday through Saturday in Springfield, Missouri at the Blue Room Comedy Club?
Yes. Excited about that. It's my birthplace, Tom.
Yeah.
Oh, well, happy birthplace.
I thought you were born in Hannibal, Mo. You're Springfield.
No, that was Mark Twain.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you're both American humorists, and I get
That's right.
I get you confused.
Now, Greg has a couple of great projects out there you can see, including Where the Field Corn Grows and The Salesman. You can also see Greg live with what they call in the comedy business a whole new hour. Is that fair to say, Greg?
Oh, I don't so much as know about that.
Oh, come on!
I think I got a new 40. I got a new 40, and then I do a little fill in. But it's only been a year since I recorded the last thing.
Little filler? Is that what you said?
I just some of the
best
hits,
of.
Chick.
Yeah.
You touch on some of the classics, the stairway to the cornfield, that sort of thing. You get the,
yes,
you get the classics in there.
Maybe you're out there in the cornfield playing your flute.
Yes, yeah.
Now, do you do flute, man, Greg?
I do. I'll be, especially at Bob and Tom audience. I usually finish the show doing Flute Man.
And Greg, I was so pleased. One day you and I were having lunch or something, and I go, "You still enjoy doing Flute Man?" Because it's been your piece de resistance for so long.
Oh wow!
And Greg, he looked as genuine as I've ever seen him. He goes, I do. Like, I love hearing that. Don't you love hearing that, like, bands love playing their hits?
Yeah, but that was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
Oh, apparently there's been a change.
And the reason Josh was so happy at lunch is because I was paying as normal. Old Jack Benny here doesn't usually.
Well, I left my wallet in the car, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, now, what's our topic for today, comedian Greg Warren? He'll be Thursday through Saturday in Springfield at the Blue Room.
It is bubblegum.
Bubblegum.
The history of.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Chewing gum has been around for a long time. Some ancient cultures used to chew the dried sap from the sapodilla tree. And then the first guy to patent chewing gum here in the States was William Finley Semple. He was a dentist.
Whoa.
And the gum that he developed was supposed to strengthen your jaw and clean your teeth.
Wow.
Or maybe old Dr. Billy was playing the long con.
Is that right?
They're going to add sugar to it, and then people are going to get cavities, and then we're going to set up a profession for the next 300 years.
Yes.
I wish I would have known about this when I was a kid. Don't forget to brush. This is a scam, and you know it. Shut up, Flossie.
Flossie.
Speaking of gum, I did go buy some bubble gum, but I haven't been in the bubble gum game for a long time. My buddy, good friend of mine, said he's got a case of ABC gum that he's bringing by a little bit later.
You'll enjoy that.
What's ABC gum?
No, Kristi, you'll like it. I'll bring you some.
Yeah, it's.
I fell for that when I was a kid. It was one of my.
Sounds like
it was one of my favorite
good
gags.
Brand.
Already been chewed.
Oh.
That and when my brother said, "Hey, you want to play cards? We're going to play 52 pickup." Sure, Don.
Oh yeah, I do know that one.
You want to play corral? I throw the cards on the floor. You corral around and pick them up.
Oh.
Those are classics.
Or you would play How's That Feel Pussy when your brother would push you down on the ground and go, "How's that feel, pussy?" Yeah. You guys ever play that?
Oh, yeah.
I hated that. That was my least favorite.
Yeah, that was a good game.
That game changed drastically later on.
Josh,
Yeah.
They didn't. Your brothers didn't even hide it. They just called it as it was.
That was a good game, Greg. They love me.
Now, so we're talking bubble gum. I have a tactical question, Greg. You probably are planning to get to this, but was it Double Bubble that came with the cartoon, the comic
Double
book?
Bubble were the first to do a cartoon. It was two guys.
I thought it was
Bazooka.
What about Bazooka?
Which one had
Bazooka?
Pud?
Bazooka was post-war. Bazooka was post-war. That was Bazooka Joe. But the first cartoon and the first bubble gum was Double Bubble, and it's Dub and Bub, the Double Bubble twins. Think a kinder, gentler version of the Dickey brothers, actually.
Is that right?
Now, which one had Pud?
That was Bazooka
Pud
Joe.
Man, no.
Really?
Tom knows his gum. Pud and his neighborhood gang succeeded Dub and Bub.
And who was the one? Did he have a turtleneck pulled over his face, or was that his buddy?
Well, I thought that was Bazooka
Joe.
I thought that was Pud. And was Pud...
I thought that was Meth Mouth from Fat Albert.
That's what I thought.
Mush mouth, not meth mouth.
Okay. All right.
Now, when they used Pud, do you think that was that a deliberate sort of wink? Knowing,
I don't think so, Tom.
Knowing that
it's
Pud is
children think. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure it was, Tom.
I don't think so, Chick.
I think Greg's in a Big Gum's pocket right now. I know he is.
I'm not.
So,
not.
Greg, in today's world, which is the biggest selling bubble gum?
Well, Tom, you always manage to ask me a question that I don't know the answer when I know 57 other answers.
Okay,
but I don't know that.
Send us some other stuff, and I'll try to find out the answer.
Tom, I hate to break your heart. Pud was not the character with the turtleneck.
Okay,
no.
It's
one's
not?
Pud?
What's his name? Mort. It was Mort.
Mort is in the
Okay, because I thought
Mort had his turtleneck pulled
I thought the turtleneck pulled up was kind of a circumcision gag.
I think he had herpes simplex is why he pulled his turtleneck up over.
Yeah, he's right. Pud is in Double Bubble, Tom. Sorry.
I don't remember it any more than that. I'm sorry. Okay. What other facts do we have, Greg, about bubblegum?
Well, I was talking about sort of how we're going to get it, and then you sort of jumped ahead about 80 years. But the Fleer Company in the 1920s was working hard on coming up with a bubble gum, and they came out with Blibber Blubber.
Oh,
which was,
now you're
much too sticky.
Now you're
much
just
too
making
sticky.
up words. Now.
It does
Not
sound
chick.
sticky.
Blibber
Blubber was very sticky. It didn't work.
My gym teacher called me
thing,
that for a while.
Blibber Blubber. Come on, Blibber Blubber. Let's give it a shot.
Another 14-minute mile, Blibber Blubber.
Okay, according to this, U.S. population, number one, chewing gum, icebreakers, 19.4%.
We're talking about bubble gum, chick.
Shut your hole. Number two, Wrigley's Spearmint.
Yeah, but
that's not bubble.
That's not bubble gum.
That's gum.
It says which brands of chewing gum / bubble gum.
No, but we just want the bubble gum.
Well,
we're honing in on bubble gum.
I don't think
chick.
you can make that distinction.
Now you see how hard it is to do my job.
Yeah.
No funding from Tom for a research budget.
Hey, Greg, was that Fleer Company the same that made the baseball cards?
They made the baseball cards. Blibber Blubber didn't do well. And then they set up a lab on the third floor.
Hurry it up, Blibber Blubber.
All right, well, Blibber Blubber's finishing the mile. Why don't we go ahead and start?
Good Lord, Blibber Blubber. What do you hate yourself?
I think Hubba Bubba might be right up there at the top, chick.
I got some Hubba Bubba right here.
Do you?
Kristi? Yeah.
Was that grape? I like grape Hubba Bubba.
Hubba
No,
Bubba?
it's just the original flavor.
Oh.
I would think you'd be a big league chew guy.
Yeah.
Man, you guys are jumping all over the place. I
know.
This is going to be a 2-weeker.
Oh, yeah. Maybe you want to come back next week.
Yeah, we might have to
get some answers.
Or maybe he wants to
I may
never
not
come
want to
back.
come back next week.
Well, you're going to be so tired from being Thursday through Saturday in Springfield, Missouri at the Blue Room Comedy Club.
Yeah, where Mark Twain was born. That's going to be exciting.
No, that was Hannibal.
Now, do you know? Let me ask.
This whole thing's falling apart.
Then I assume you landed
This is one
on
of my best reports, and it's just falling apart.
Greg, do you know who developed Big League Chew?
Yes, Tom, I do. I'm not an amateur. Okay, Big League Chew
It's Tom.
It
could be Tom's
was a minor
favorite.
league baseball team, the Portland Mavericks.
You better come up with the names Tom's looking for. Or you're going to be in trouble.
Rob Nelson, along with Jim Bouton.
Jim Bouton.
Jim Bouton. Why is Jim Bouton famous, Tom?
Because he wrote the great book Ball 4, which I would recommend to anyone.
Very much
an expose, kind of a tell-all book about
very much
major
of
leagues.
the time. It has no resonance.
Jim Bouton was a great guy. He also was an actor. He's in a terrific film.
Horrible actor.
Oh no, he's in a great movie called The Long Goodbye.
It should be called The Long Goodbye. Jim Bouton waits for a bus.
Jim was a great guy. There's a new edition of Ball 4.
Okay, I don't laugh at stuff I say very often.
Wait, he's dead?
Sadly, yeah.
Because you talk about him like you can't wait for him to call, and if you say anything bad, he never will.
No, he's deceased. He was our guest, but he developed Big League Chew with this other guy.
But there are 10, 30, 50 people that had a reason to kill Jim Bouton. It's unbelievable.
Yes, that's
he was a
They
were all mad at him.
Blabbermouth.
He and Mickey Mantle settled later.
Confidence.
To line his own pockets.
Yeah. To sell a book.
Yeah, sounds like he was a real piece of crap.
Yeah, absolutely.
All clubhouse stuff, secrets.
Yep.
I think he was trying to get some of the boys will be boys behavior removed.
He's dirt on my shoe is what he was.
In any event, he was one of the guys that developed Big League Chew. Do you know what it was, Christine? See, the gum would be shredded in a pouch.
Yeah, and it looked like you were chewing tobacco.
It looked like tobacco, like Daddy chews.
I could have got there in a much more interesting way.
Yeah, I believe you.
Hey, Greg.
I believe you too, Greg.
Greg, did you know that some
Why
of the
don't
guys...
you post that and I'll read it later?
I think Chick nailed this.
Kristi.
This is a 2-weeker, Greg. We're going to have to come back to this.
Tom has a lot to say.
Anything. Come back to what? He didn't do anything.
Well, you better find out what the number one bubblegum sell is for starters.
Yeah,
it's harder than it sounds, Chick. They make you buy these reports to get that stuff.
Really?
Oh. Yes, it's real hard.
Now, do you in fact chew bubblegum on a regular basis?
No, I've got some here. I got some Hubba Bubba. I got some bubble tape.
Oh, sure, the bubble tape. My kids like that.
6 feet of bubble gum?
Yep.
Wow.
6 feet of bubble gum. It's made by Hubba Bubba.
Mm-hmm.
It's not cheap, Pat.
And then, do any baseball cards still come with a square, if you will, of gum?
Oh, we'll find out next week.
I guess
rectangle.
There you go.
I meant,
I'll tell you. I'll leave you with this one thing.
Leaving us is the key.
Yes.
Poor Greg.
Did you know up until 1977 you could not chew gum in the Soviet Union?
Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, they got tired of
What are you chewing? Gum. You bring enough for everybody? Everybody who? Everybody in Russia. No, you go to jail.
I can tag your important fact, Greg. Did you know that all the stores around Disney World are not allowed to sell gum?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right.
Because it's so hard to get up off the ground.
Okay.
Cost you $6,000 if you get caught chewing gum in Singapore.
Okay,
That's
well,
right.
save it for next week, Greg. We got to move on.
Save it.
Hey, Raycon, everyday earbuds. They're turning 6 years old. Hang up on Greg. No one cares.
Poor Greg.
They've really made a name for themselves at Raycon, the premium audio space. Everyday earbuds known for delivering high-quality audio and thoughtful features like a 32-hour battery life, perfect in-ear fit with their gel tips, all-day wear, lasting comfort, 78,000 five-star reviews. And this past year, they expanded their entire business with the introduction of Raycon Home and Raycon PowerTech. So needless to say, there's a lot to celebrate. To thank everyone who's shown them support in the past 6 years, Raycon offering 20% off everything on their site with select products up to 40%. You can celebrate Raycon turning 6 with the biggest sale of the year going on right now. Hurry over to buyraycon.com/Tom. Use the code BIRTHDAY to get 20 to 40% off site-wide. That's code BIRTHDAY at buyraycon.com/Tom. Score 20 to 40% off. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Coming up, the Aztec death whistle. Oh, it's very. Plus a spider venom that may be as what's the word I'm looking, potent or useful or as Viagra for that the ED. We'll find out about that, and also be careful what's in that vacuum cleaner you bought used. Uh-oh. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP and get your Bob and Tom fix 24/7. Get all the info in the VIP area at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Yeah,
Okay, can you introduce Carl?
Yeah, I'm Graber.
Yay!
And that's our bass player right over there. That's Carl.
I am Carl.
Yay! That leaves, of course, our drummer. And I am Barry.
Nice. Hello, Barry.
It's so nice to see all of you again.
Hi, Barry.
We've been on a tour of the world for the last 15 years.
Well, that would explain. Now, how far have you gotten?
Well, we hit Lancaster, we hit Ocean.
Did you
That
get
was
Shawana?
98,
Intercourse?
Right? And let's see, then in 99, we took, must have been over
I
to
see.
Greenville, Ohio.
It's the Electric Amish, and
Then in 2000.
Okay,
All right. We don't need the whole world.
we have a limited amount of time here.
No.
You asked.
Don't leave anything out.
So, fellas, I know you've got a couple tunes for us.
As a matter of fact, we've been hearing rumors. I don't know if you guys have heard about this. We've heard rumors that your own Kristi Lee is dating an Amish fella.
That's
That's
right.
a
That's
rumor.
correct.
That is true.
She spends weekends churning butter and putting up barns.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what we're hearing. We've heard a lot of people bragging about dating Kristi, but it turns out this one's actually true. He used to live up around us, and we heard the rumors, found out it's true, so we wrote a little song about the situation.
Oh boy.
With Brother Daniel.
Love to hear this.
People. Are you ready? All set, Graber. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's an Amish man who is in danger. He met a heathen blonde but couldn't change her. Her name is Kristi Lee. It's obvious to me. Odds are they won't be in church tomorrow. Secret Amish man. Secret Amish man. They gave you a phone number and took away your beard. We all told him don't date fancy ladies. You're asking for a one-way trip to Hades. But she must have begged him, please. Probably got down on her knees. And odds are neither one of them were praying. Secret Amish man. Secret Amish man. He's plugging in his tool now and stopped doing things by hand.
Baking maple syrup on a Sunday. Then reading news with Bob and Tom the next day. She's straddling both worlds. She's a half-cocked Amish girl. Kristi Lee keeps begging for it both ways. Kristi's Amish man. Kristi's Amish man. He's filling up her pie hole. She's polishing his wood.
Well, there you go.
That didn't Kristi's Amish
Wow.
I think I'm flattered.
Sure, you should.
You know, that last phrase didn't rhyme. I don't know if you guys. That was really nice.
Ooh, hope he's listening.
Well, he's probably polishing his
probably building a barn.
They're a lot better than I remember.
The Electric Amish.
Hi, everybody. Chick McGee here from the Bob and Tom Show. I want to tell you about the NFL season coming up. We got together with the folks at Big Green Egg, and each and every week, you're going to have a chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg during the Pigskin Pick'em program on the Bob and Tom Show.
Size D cup or larger.
Oh, there's a requirement.
This is from FARC. I have to tell you,
There is qualification.
I am a little
All right,
skeptical.
that's funny.
First of all, the headline should be Bob Kavoyan lives forever.
Actually, I'm doing a CNN interview at 10, or else I'd go with him. Doing Larry King. First time. I'm very
Larry?
excited. Yeah, I just want him to go, Saskatchewan, hello! Can you turn down the electric blanket? Turn off the fan above the oven. I go, you know what we're going to do, Larry? We're going to try to get your shoulders a little higher. Can you do that? Why are my suspenders so tight? Because they don't go around your Larry. That's why they go. See, if you let them go, the shoulders will do that. You won't look like you look like a vulture in heat. Muncie, hello. Question for the skinhead.
They might as well take it to the next level, though. I want to see that should be the next reality show, the Oz couple. Ozzy Osbourne and some other unintelligible foreigner living together and their little adventures, Arnold Schwarzenegger runs in with an apron on.
Listen to me, Ozzy. I can't have dishes sitting around the kitchen all over the place.
I just said breakfast, man.
Every time I go out of town, I come back, it's like a war zone in here. I can't live like this anymore.
I was going to get around to you came running in here like a Nazi. As soon as I learn how to do another impression, I'm getting another roommate, man.
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend. It's just a woman on a bus. That's how you know you're too high.
Hi, this is Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It's Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
Jess Hooker joins us.
Hello.
Hello there. There's Josh Arnold. That's the kind of morning it is. There's Ace Cosby. Here's Tom Griswold to talk about God knows what. Right, Tom?
Scary. Josh, were you imitating the Weimaraner?
No.
You don't care for Gus?
No, I'm off the Gus train.
You're off the Gus Australian.
The Gus bus.
Plays the cardboard paper towel tube.
I mean, I love that he does it. I love Gus.
He's very excited.
I just don't care for it on the radio anymore.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Gus is a beautiful Weimaraner. And this is Gus.
You know what? I'm back. I can't fight it.
This is Gus blowing through a paper towel tube.
He loves it.
Exactly.
I've got to train one of my dogs to do this.
Sound of his own voice.
I don't know why.
I want to see you do that.
I was off of it earlier, and I'm back on.
Yeah, my dogs would just chew it and eat it or something. Maybe if I showed them a video of Gus doing it. So yesterday, I'm in a large stadium, and I walk into the men's room.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, as you can imagine, ladies, it's both sides of the walls are lined with urinals.
Sure.
Right.
And
that was the clue that you were in the men's room.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
because I would think that you would have to make sure you're in the right place a lot.
Oh, I've walked in the wrong one at other places, but not here. I know I've been. This is a place I go a lot, and I know what goes where. So I walk into the men's room, and it's really crowded because
it's halftime.
It's halftime.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's your first mistake.
Yeah.
Well, I was.
You don't go to the bathroom at halftime.
I know, but I was enjoying the game, and
2-minute warning.
In any event, to make a long story short, there's a guy, an adult, wearing trousers, and he has his pants down to his knees.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And his underwear.
At the urinal.
So when I walk by him, and I'm thinking, am I seeing this? This is amazing.
So you got to see his butt cheeks.
In my defense, I know what you're aiming at. You think that I do that at urinals because I do that at when I use the toilet. I don't understand guys who get in there and fish around and it comes out their zipper. I don't understand how you do that.
Oh, I'm one of those guys.
You fish around and your pants are still buttoned, but your zipper's open.
Yeah, I just come out the zipper.
Isn't that why you have a fly?
Mine just flops out.
I thought that's why you had a fly, right?
I'm sorry, Pat.
It's easy.
I know.
Boom.
I know you have to. You don't have to dig deep. I understand.
I got to needle those pliers out. No.
I do keep my pants up, and yet I still manage to. Yes.
I was just stunned.
Was he intoxicated?
I didn't.
How old would you say?
Well, I only saw the back of his head. Judging by his hair color,
You didn't
I would
look at his
say
butt?
Well over 30.
Okay.
Was he wearing a jersey?
I don't think so.
White guy? No cultural component here?
No cultural component.
All right.
Now, the other time I've seen that, I told you I was in the Toronto airport in the international wing.
Yeah.
Flying out, and I walked in the men's room there, and it was a 3-holer on the wall, and there was a man of Asian Indian origin who had his pants all the way to his ankles standing at a urinal.
Right.
And that may be a cultural thing. I don't know.
I have seen that as well, yes.
But anyway, just disturbing.
Why is it disturbing?
Because that's not how we do it.
No, that's not how you do it.
No, everyone else in the bathroom. If anyone else listening was in that bathroom at that moment, please.
Keep it,
You never know what somebody else has.
Section 240.
You never know what somebody else has going on.
Right.
There's a reason he does it.
Yes.
And
I'm guessing intoxicated.
Was he small in stature? Like, did he have a butt that, well, maybe he didn't have a butt to keep it up like Chick does? It kind of just slides.
Yeah.
I don't have a butt.
But you're still able to unbuckle.
I can still keep my pants up and access things and then button everything up.
I actually have to hold.
Yeah, but you have an odd definition. I'm sorry, not odd.
You're
that
right.
was wrong. A different definition for where your waist is than I do.
You are right. Yes. I'm way low.
You're way low, and I'm.
If it were,
You're high waisted.
Do you prefer to go to a stall to pee
I do.
at a crowded event?
Mostly because I'm a celebrity.
Yeah.
And they see me at the urinal. They want me to sign things.
I have had someone during this event.
You sign my balls
next to me. Go, hey Tom, and then take their hand off their Johnson and hand it to me to shake or pee on your shoe.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh,
what'd you end up doing?
You shook his hand, didn't you?
No. You
they,
just
they wiener bumped.
You do the ball. You do the fist thing. The fist. Hey, I'm going to go wash my hand thoroughly.
Now, we have had the story of the culture where they do greet each other by
shaking
penises.
That's
really exactly
something.
right.
Yeah.
That is really something.
By the way, their space program not going real well. Not a really sophisticated. Hey, look,
Well,
who's
started
to say?
somewhere.
Who's to say?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I just thought it was extraordinarily awkward. But I mean, it takes a certain amount of courage to go in there and just not care at all about anything.
I respect it.
I do too. What? Who cares?
Did he have boxer briefs on? Like,
I
did you see
I
his
didn't
butt?
linger. I just went away. That guy's ass is sticking out. and his shorts were all the way down to his knees. Like, really?
Huh.
Wow.
Did he have nice thighs?
I didn't.
Yeah.
Again,
Creamy buttocks, yeah.
I sort of wanted
You know
to
what
do.
they say? Pics or it didn't happen.
I sort of want to do like a hosting move. Hey, everybody. Hi, it's Tom. Hey, is anybody else seeing this guy? What the hell's going on here?
Why can't you just let him be him?
I let him be him. I just thought it was disturbing.
Okay.
Well, maybe somebody liked
Yeah,
it.
it sounds like you're letting him be him.
Yes, letting it go.
I'm not saying she should be arrested or anything. I just think it's rather odd.
Yeah, would that be public indecency?
I doubt it, but I mean, it just was weird.
That's a good question. How naked can you get in a bathroom?
Right?
How naked can you?
Right.
Yeah,
with it not being public indecency.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if you pee outside, it's public indecency.
You could be charged.
You can be charged with that.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can be charged with like exposing your. Like
Yeah.
it can be a real
Exactly.
bummer.
Yeah.
Yes.
All of a sudden you have to.
Yeah, you don't do it in front of the daycare.
Well,
You do it in the
Don't
woods,
take
you
it
see.
to that
there
level.
was a bush.
Guy learned that, huh?
When we come back, we're going to get to the
Right.
point.
Change
of
the topic.
Something else. Okay, good. Good to know. We have coming up in the news the Aztec death whistle, spider venom.
Yep.
Spider venom. Spider venom. It's maybe as good as Viagra. When we come back, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Text us at 888-262-8661. More Bob and Tom next. You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio. 24/7.
Hope you can get involved. Get involved with our Pigskin Pick'em Challenge at bobandtom.com/contest. And like Alex Virgil, you could be a big winner of the Big Green Egg Mini Max, as well as picking against Chick McGee in the Shoe-In of the Week. We're getting ready to wrap up week number 4 tonight with Monday Night Football. But again, you can get involved with week number 5 coming up tomorrow morning. Go ahead and get your picks in for week number 5. All you have to do is pick the regular season football winners. There's no point.
More increase his salary if we're going to get him to do it right.
You're right.
Art, I know one of your favorite words is yes. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, thank
Yes.
you.
Yes.
You've heard and seen the Say Yes to Michigan commercials, I'm sure.
Yes.
Well, there's a billboard in Indiana. In fact, there are a lot of them. An Indiana billboard
there
company
is.
has launched a war between the states by
Yes.
erecting a billboard that says, "Shut up, Art."
Yes. Oh.
No, it says, "Say no to Michigan."
I see.
It says, "Say no to Michigan. Wander Indiana first." Michigan tourism officials are taking the slogan war in stride, but some Michigan residents are not amused. They've even complained to the Indiana Chamber of Commerce. Travel officials in Indiana say they have nothing to do with the billboard. On the other hand, they're not terribly upset about it either. Josephine Hickman, president of the Hoosier Outdoor Advertising Company, admits her billboard design pokes fun at Michigan, but she says there are Say Yes to Michigan signs posted all over northern Indiana, and Hoosiers' feelings are hurt.
Hey, we're a fun place. What can we say?
Elsewhere in the news, Governor Milliken has signed a major supplemental spending bill containing more than $260 million.
For JML News, I'm Art Bishore. No, you're Tom Griswold.
Thank you.
I'm glad I'm not. Smarties News is brought to you by Auto Glass Specialist in Gaylord, Cadillac, and Iron Mountain. For fast, professional Batoski, it's partly sunny, and 64. JML News time is 7:57.
Tuesday morning, everybody.
Well, Tom, one thing I want to say is, first of all, your dick is bigger than this microphone. Well, is it my turn to talk? Because yours is smaller than this cigarette. So we'll just go from there. Thank you. Got to get some news, Art, so I have to cut short. I got to go in the air in 5 minutes here. Oh, Jackie O. Miss Universe swimsuit competition. Oh, I love her. Swimsuit? Close. Suit. Right. Okay. We had fun on the air here today. Tom is from beautiful Cleveburg. No, Shaker Heights, Ohio. Tom Griswold recently worked in Florida radio, also worked in Petoskey radio right across the way at McDonald Broadcasting. Had a great time and really learned my stuff there.
Thanks for the staff, Trish, by the way.
Hi to the folks in Daytona Beach. Get a sunburn from
Hello there, it's Ed from Ed Septic and Sewage. I'm here at this poor SOB's house. He got quoted $20,000 for a new system. I'm doing that same system for him, $500. I know what you're thinking. Ed, how can you do it so cheap? Well, first of all, this machine, stolen. That saves me a ton of money. Secondly, I'm not licensed or bonded. That saves me tens of thousands of dollars a year. So if you need a cheap septic, call me, Ed Septic. When things get hectic, call Ed Septic at the number below.
Couch.
You know, when Esther and I had a big family, we hardly had any time for ourselves, you know. If I could ever just get through the newspaper one time without the kids interrupting, it was a miracle. They always wanted to go somewhere and do something. Well, of course, they're all grown up now, and Esther's dead. I just wish they'd call, just every now and then, just pick up the phone and say, "Hi, Granddad. How are you?" And, well, they never call anymore. In fact, they never come by. I just like to see my little daughter, Lucy. Sometimes she just brings the kids over. And Tommy, my son, he never comes over. Heck, I'm just sitting here all alone, waiting for the phone to ring. The mail never comes. I never get any mail. Nobody ever calls me. It's just a terrible thing. That's the way it is, I guess. I'll just keep watching these old soap operas and hope that things get better.
The telephone. When it rings, answer it.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
We can't go anymore.
Holy
That's
cow.
a good day's work, everyone. This is Bob and Tom Radio.
was in the Marines for a while.
You were?
Wow. And it takes a while to adjust as a civilian world when you come out of boot camp because you're so fired up. When I came out that same week, my sister got married. She had me seat people at the wedding. I accepted the assignment, you know. People would come walking up to me in front of the church like, oh, you must be Patricia's brother. Sit down! I don't want to be your friend. Get your eyes off me. What is your major malfunction? 200 people showed up. I put them all in the same row. Tighten it up, tighten it up, tighten it up. We're not comfortable. Outstanding. Was outstanding, as a matter of fact.
Comedian Greg Hahn is with us. Jeff Rothband is our guest. Jeff is a fine comedian.
I actually had to do that once.
What?
Be a pallbearer, and that,
Oh, my
that's
God.
heavy.
Yes,
that's a
it's
heavy job.
Yeah, I actually had to go to a funeral, and I was asked to be a pallbearer, and I always a pallbearer.
Never the corpse.
Hey, this is Larry the Cable Guy, and you're listening to Bob and Tom.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Jess Hooker.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chick.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee. We got an email there, bud. I'm Chick, and here's Tom.
I'm just wondering about this guy that I saw in the men's room.
Yeah.
Had his pants down.
We
Did
got
he
even
email
more.
us? Is it him? Is it him?
That's not him, but
Oh.
it's a guy. Dear Bob and Tom, as I've learned from Tom in conversation arts, I can beat your story, Tom. This guy
I'm ready for
listens.
you. Go for it.
My son and I were at the Louisville Zoo, and my son had to use the restroom. We walked into the restroom at the main entrance of the park, and as we walked in, there was a man with his pants and underwear down around his ankles, and he was washing his hands at the sink.
Oh, no.
He was not alone in the restroom. When he saw me and my son walk in, he screamed a very high-pitched scream, pulled his pants up. Then my 6-year-old son and I just had to walk around the zoo the rest of the afternoon trying to figure out what the heck we just saw.
What was happening?
My son is now 9, and every time we go to the zoo, he still brings it up. What the hell happened? This is from Nick.
It's the same thing.
Maybe he wasn't washing his hands.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Soaping it up.
But what
I'm dirty. I'm very, very dirty.
You're in a public place. I mean, again, I was at the game, and this guy
in
the men's room had his pants down, and while standing at a urinal with, whatever, 80 other people in there. It just seemed odd to me.
The public aspect is a big turn on.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I just think it's just too lazy drunk. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
And then you mentioned that
exhibitionism. It's big.
That culture in which they greet one another by grabbing their male member.
Yeah,
You used
instead
to
of a
be-
handshake.
You were one of those lazy drunks for a brief, shiny moment.
Oh, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
Lazy
Yeah, he was.
There's no way.
Yeah, he was.
I'm concerned about the culture. The culture that
You
shakes.
shut your mouth and go feed the dogs. I can hear you saying it.
My point is the culture where they would actually. Have you heard about this, Jen?
No, what is it?
There's a culture that back in the day they might use the term third world. This would, I think, be fourth. But the point is, this particular
an asshole
group of folks
country
would
They're
they would
a
greet one another.
tribe, I think we can
They would
say.
greet one another by the men would grab each other's genitals instead of shaking hands.
They're not wearing clothes to
They're
begin
savages.
with.
Oh, okay. But
Well, no, that's not fair. This is their
it's totally fair.
particular
Indigenous
milieu, if you will.
people, yeah.
So it's already out. They're not like
Yeah.
Right.
reaching.
They're not reaching in.
It wouldn't, that'd be weird.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
already-
makes it weird.
I'm just wondering if they. How do you high five?
Like
Hey Earl, I can tell you're glad to see me.
Like swords, yeah.
Do you grab it? I'm not sure. But right now we're going to switch gears.
Yes.
We were talking to a guy the other day that was going to attempt to make a world record.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I believe we have him joining us on the Zoom.
Oh,
There he is. It's Don
Don.
Stock.
Hi, Don.
Hello, good morning.
Now, Don, tell us about the attempt before you tell us what happened.
The attempt was to break the world record for playing Leonard Skinner's Freebird continuously. The old record, which I honestly find hard to believe, was only 22 minutes because, every bar band that I've seen probably goes a little over 22 minutes. I don't believe that, but that was the one that was verified by the Guinness Book of World Records. We set out to start at noon this past Saturday and play Freebird continuously without stop until 8 o'clock, making the record 8 hours. And we started at 11:58 with Freebird. The first note and the final note hit at 8:17. So we nailed it and some.
Wow.
Now, and again, how many musicians were involved?
70 total, because there was 2 keyboards on stage, a couple bass rigs, several guitar amps, and so at any given time there were 3 guitar players, couple keyboard players, and actually 2 drum kits. So there were 2 drum kits on stage, just in case, you know, it's hotter than hell. You're playing Freebird. You're doing this for like 4 or 5 hours in a row.
Oh, God.
So they had an extra amp and an extra guy up there just in case somebody went down, but nobody went down. Everything was great.
And then I know you're a good guitar player. How long were you up there, and how long were your shifts, if you will?
My time on stage, they segmented it because they didn't want you to go down. So right when I got there, I got out of the car. We were running late. Straight to the stage, untuned guitar, just like Jimmy Page used to say. Will we ever get this right? Grab the guitar. It's not in tune, but jumped up there, and I was on stage for about an hour and a half playing Leonard Skinner's Freebird. That switching back and forth between the lead guitar and the rhythm guitar. I was off for a while, took a little break, got some water, and then back on stage for more guitar, probably 2.5 hours of guitar. And then actually at the end of it, I never would have believed this, been a professional musician since 1979, gigging, making money, just, you know, bar gigs and whatever. But here I am, the last hour of Freebird, I'm on the keyboard. Because I got some of the not original members, but for guys that were playing in Leonard Skinner back in the 90s, like Mike Estes, a great guitar player, and actually nailed it, still knows every note. All those guys are up there to finish the final hour, so I'm over there on keyboards playing that final jam, which, you know, I'm not a keyboard player, but I can go G, A sharp, and C. Yeah, just like that. And so I was playing those 3 notes on the keys all the way. So in my life, I would have never believed that I would be on keyboards breaking anything other than, you know, the people's who were listening's ears.
Oh, good for you. That's great.
That is great.
That's wonderful.
Now,
yeah, it was.
You being a musician, a distinguished broadcaster, do you have any tattoos?
I do not. When I was 30 years old, I thought I might get one. We used to do this big show every year, and we'd open for somebody big. I believe that year was Blue Oyster Cult. And then when I was 40, I thought maybe I'll do it this time, and that was Cheap Trick. And then when I was 50, I think I'm going to get a tattoo, and I can't remember who the band was. Might have been Kenny Wayne Shepherd. But once I got to 50, I'm like, you know what? I don't really want this. I don't want it. I just don't know what I want on my body permanently. And everybody says, well, a microphone or a guitar. And I was like, nah. And once I hit 50, I was like, I really don't want this. And maybe I'm a little biased against tattoos, but I don't want one on my neck. I don't want one hidden. I just don't want it.
I bet you never play Freebird again, ever, do you?
Well, I told these guys when they asked me to do this, it's like, man, I've been on the radio since 1988. I've been playing Freebird every day for decades. Now and now you want me to come up and do it for 8 hours.
Now, was there an audience?
Yeah, you know what? There were some people there. I would say when this thing started, about 100 people there, and then, you know, after an hour, everybody's kind of milling around because we were in this great park. It was called S&H RV Resorts. There's a lot of RVs parked there, and just so much to do besides sit there and watch. But they were milling around, and at the end of it, it was packed. Because, you know, this is the hour. There was a clock up front, and you know, we started noon, and in the 7 o'clock hour, it was jammed. I don't know how many people would have been there, but they were all over the place. There's some heavy-duty, really nice RVs that were parked just on the other side around the corner from the stage. They probably had no idea what was going on. And then
but they were happy.
Starts at noon, you know, and it's still going on. They probably all hung themselves, but it was a good time.
Were the Guinness people there on hand?
There were a couple of Guinness instruments. They're certified, however that works, and they were there. We recorded the entire thing from beginning to end. It is now in the hands of the Guinness Book of World Records, and they will verify that. Someone has to watch that whole video back in Guinness.
Now, am I correct in saying you also you can't just do like a 40-minute instrumental? You have to sing it. Someone has to be singing it each time.
Oh, yeah. It was you would start the song off as normal, and then when it comes to the jam, the lead part of Leonard Skinner's Freebird is a little over 4 minutes, and that ended up being about 10, 15 minutes, and then you would land on that last note, which is G, and everything's ringing, and then the keyboards kick in, da, 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 da. and the whole thing would just start right over, and the singer was up there. My wife sang a couple of versions, and so, yeah, it never ended, and all the vocals were there.
All right, well, congratulations, Don Stuck and the other folks who helped you make the world record for the song Freebird, playing the most. I once again feel bad for the poor guy at Guinness. walks into work tomorrow. There's a bunch of American guys playing the Freebird.
I was up there doing it, and I was like, man, this guy, that might be the end of his career. He might just say, you know what, I'm retirement age. I'm getting out of here.
Wait a minute. Someone's going to play Alice's Restaurant for 8 hours. I'm going to go kill myself. Thanks, Don.
There's a thing going on here about doing this again, maybe going a little longer on Freebird, but I mentioned some other songs.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Whip and Pose from Allman Brothers, Stairway to Heaven. I mean, there's a lot of songs like that. Inagata DeVita that can run the whole park out of there.
Cool. Good job, Don. Thank you very
You
much.
look and sound great.
Thank you.
Thanks, Don.
Don Stuck, the man, the guitar, and his
The legend, the myth.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they got the record. I hope it gets officially certified, and when it does, it'll appear on the Chick McGee Sportscast.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
That's how this works. Right now, I want to talk about food for a second. I want to talk about great food from HelloFresh. The fall is here officially, and that's a good excuse for some great fall food. And HelloFresh decided you're really busy right now, so they're doubling down on their quick and easy options, including some 15-minute meals. Kristi's going to tell you about one in just a second. I just want to stress fall flavors to de-stress your cooking right now. How does it work? They do the shopping at HelloFresh. They do the measuring. You just put it together. So sometimes it's 15 minutes. You've got restaurant quality food. For example,
this 15-minute meal, the creamy chicken sausage and tortellini soup. You have a very few ingredients, quick and easy on the table in 15 minutes. All you need is a pot and a small bowl, and you're set.
How about this? Pumpkin items. That's right, the mini pumpkin cheesecake. That sounds delightful. All kinds of great stuff from HelloFresh. It's cheaper than grocery shopping, 25% less expensive than takeout, and it's great restaurant quality food. And you helped, as they say. Join America's #1 meal kit today. Get 50% off plus free shipping. The code is 50BT-SHOW at HelloFresh.com/50BT-SHOW. Put that code down. That'll help you. It'll help us. It'll help them. That's HelloFresh.com/50BT-SHOW. When we come back, we have got the Aztec death whistle standing by, and spider venom meets Viagra. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
You're so weird.
You have no idea. Essential Morning.
Hey, did you enjoy those videos played in that break? Check out the Bob and Tom YouTube playlist for more great stuff. Joining us in the Napa Auto Parts Studios in the special annex to my right and behind Josh. Scoot over there, Josh. Yes,
this is the new.
They're here.
This is the new
I know.
lighter thing. So
doing your phone. Yes. We have Donny Baker along with the Pork Pistols.
Hey boys.
Donny Baker on tour right now. Donny entrepreneur. Donny famous for his koozies and other semi-legal merchandise.
Paraphernalia.
Donny, I like your wolf T-shirt with the wolf wearing a nice Santa cap.
Yep, Miss Santa Wolf. I still got my boat for sale too, Tom, if you can mention that.
Okay, now, do you know that Morgan Freeman's selling his boat, so you're up against Mr.
Yeah, I appreciate him boat blocking me like everybody else.
He's boat blocking you?
I've got another, now a neighbor, 4 lots down, selling his boat, 500 less than my boat.
Uh-oh.
And he don't even have an outboard motor on his.
Oh.
Mine's got an Evinrude's, if you can mention that when you plug it. He don't even have an outboard. He's got an inbred motor, which runs good, but his sister has to start it. how can I compete with that? You know, I'm on Craigslist. He's got a whole budget to advertise on Ancestry.com. So, of course, he's
That sounds great. I'm surprised you have an Evinrude. I thought you'd be more of a Johnson guy.
Nope, got an Evinrude. Stick the governor off it, though. It's a beast on water.
So I'm sorry that you're getting yacht blocked, but we need to get to the band here. Once again, can you introduce the fellas in the band?
Yeah, on bass, I got Todd Boner. And then on lead guitar, my best friend ever, Scotty Winkler. And on drums, we got Dusty Privet. So this is our band. We're the Pork Pistols. We started off as Dirt Nickel years ago. And then Boner quit, and we came Mucus Plug, and then that didn't last, and Scotty got on the pills, and then we was Turtles with the D. See, we're done with Christian rock. What we're doing here is so much different.
Well, now, Donnie, I know we have time for a couple more tunes here. Is this your new original one? What are we playing?
This is a new original tape I wrote. It sort of ties into Thanksgiving. Because, you know, this is really the only time of year starting mixing stuff in your meals. Nobody really sits down with 4 or 5 side dishes when they go out, to wherever they're eating. This is like home-style stuff like the Pilgrims did. But it can sometimes shock your system. And that's what this tape's about, from Donny Baker and the Pork Pistols. And I'll start this one, Dusty. This sounds like my boat when I start my boat. Okay? And we do this one because Motley Crue pissed out and quit, so somebody's got to sing our tapes good. Donny Baker and the Pork Pistols. Always travel with Febreze. Got one in the chamber, give it a squeeze. I swear to God it was a short. Oh, I hope it ain't. Oh no, I'm laying paint. Yeah, I gambled on a fart, won a liquid dart. Said, oh no, payday. Yeah, I got skid marks when I left it in park. Said, oh no, mayday. Yeah.
Hi, this is Augie Smith, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Hello. Bonjour. The perfect gift has arrived for the single man. The new cologne from the makers of Clintorius and Bonaire. France's most noted fashion designer, yours truly, Mr. Béchon of Paris, has developed an exciting and stimulating new scent for men.
Honey, come on. You've been in the bathroom for half an hour. What are you doing in there?
Just enjoying my masturbation.
Mr. Béchon, just slap a little on, repeatedly.
Oh, God. Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
Having a cup of cream over there. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
Ace Cosby's here. I'm Chick McGee. Here's Tom Griswold. Hello, Tom.
Coming up, that Ace Cosby joke of the day. We have yet to inaugurate October with the joke of the day. And I believe we have joining us via satellite, it's comedian Reno Collier. There he is. Hey, Reno.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
Hello, everybody. I'm wonderful, man.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good.
Hello, Kristi.
How are you, Reno?
Reno is off the road temporarily, I guess, and he is the principal actor in a one-man show. So I guess you're the principal guy in it.
I'm the only human in it. Yeah.
And it's called, what is it now, Dad Bod? What is it?
Dad Bod, The Evolution of Man, and it's got Steve Byrne makes an appearance in it. There's Tom Mabe. There's a bunch of people that pop in and out of it. But it's going great, dude. It's so much fun. It's the shows. You can get all the information at dadbodnashville.com. The shows are every Saturday at 5 now at the Woolworth Theater, downtown Nashville.
All right.
So yeah, man.
How did it go last Saturday?
It was killer. It was great. I actually remembered all my lines. It was something else.
All right.
It was really fun, man.
Very good.
It's really a different thing than I've ever done, but I'm enjoying it.
Okay, well, now you are a professional stand-up comedian. How long have you been doing comedy, Reno?
26 years, something like that.
Okay.
27.
So don't take this the wrong way, but everyone needs to be, even physicians, for example. They have to keep up with what's happening in contemporary medicine so they can help their patients.
Right.
So even a veteran comedian such as yourself could probably use a little bit of brushing up.
Just push the button.
So don't take this the wrong way, ladies and gentlemen.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, chick.
Yes, Ace.
What's a baby ghost favorite game to play on Halloween?
What's a baby's ghost favorite game to play on Halloween? I don't know what.
Peekaboo.
Oh, isn't that a sweet little joke?
That's sickening.
You know what? I bet Hart's telling that at school today.
That is a sweet joke.
Complete garbage.
You wanted Halloween jokes.
I did. You know I love it. Well, did you
Thanks
know?
for the help, Ace.
We talked, Reno. I had no idea until one year I brought this up that this is a very regional thing. But I wonder, where did you grow up, Reno?
In Virginia.
When you guys would trick or treat and you would go to a house to get candy, did you tell a joke? In the St. Louis area, it was like almost mandatory. It was like, hey, a trick or treat. It was like, okay, tell us your joke. And you had a joke that you told at every house.
I like that. Never heard of that.
I love that.
I don't believe it for a second. I think it's somebody who wanted to force.
You had that too?
Yeah, a joke or a song.
I don't believe you
it's
either.
absolutely true.
No.
I'm going to be a stand-up someday.
No, it's all it's Pennsylvania.
I thought it was
everybody in Pennsylvania still does it.
Yeah, I think
what you did.
Most people in Missouri do too.
Here comes that damn Arnold kid.
Was that area settled by similar
Shecky
cultures?
Green or
No,
Catskill comics?
It was just how
You had to do something.
Yeah,
that's great.
And
I've
I
heard of
mentioned it
comics
here.
getting paid with nose candy.
Yeah, particularly late 80s.
Seems to
Some
be
of them aren't with us anymore.
cocaine, Tom.
Seems to be off topic, but I see. Oh, I see. They're getting.
So I love the Halloween jokes because it reminds me of that. Having to.
Do you remember some of the jokes you would tell?
Boy, I remember.
I bet you told the baby ghost.
I bet you did
joke.
too.
I remember a neighbor dad got in trouble because he gave us an inappropriate one that had to do with. I just remember the punchline was because he had a Halloweenie. I don't remember what. So, and all the other parents were like, "Dude, why did you tell me?"
So it wasn't the prison one where the scary part was boo foo. Boo foo. This is your cellmate. Okay. I'm sorry. Before we get to our country fried take, Kristi, we promised we'd get to this story, and I hope you can hear this, Reno. We have what apparently is the scariest sound on Earth.
Oh God!
A group of history enthusiasts have recreated the so-called ancient Aztec death whistle.
Oh, no.
The whistle is said to emit the most terrifying sound in the world.
So this isn't really it. It's a recreation.
death whistles were first uncovered by archaeologists in 1999. Though it took another 10 years, Chick, for scientists to blow into the object and discover the horrifying.
Well, I don't know here, Doctor. Do you think we should blow in this
I think you raised some fair questions. Did they know this thing was a whistle, or was it just some kind of relic that they found in a tomb?
I have no idea. According to scientists, the whistles are molded after the human larynx. Action Lab recreated multiple death whistles on a resin printer and tested out the types of shrieks they make.
Oh, no.
While the purpose of the death whistles is not truly known, researchers believe it might have been used in battle to strike fear into enemies, or they might have also been used during human sacrifice.
I don't care for this. This is going to open up some portal.
As a death whistle was found in the hand of a sacrificial victim.
Don't do it.
Josh.
This is like
I so hope it sounds like.
It's just so pleasant.
Yeah, it's like but it's like a really scary episode of the Andy Griffith Show theme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, this isn't that scary. Just play zippity doo dah.
Okay, here it is. So they've recreated. This isn't the thing that they found in the object they found in the hand of a
No,
dead
they
person.
recreated it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, here's what it sounds like. And I will warn you, this is pretty creepy. So if you don't like this sort of thing. Okay, here we go. Here it is.
Asking for trouble. Ugh.
It sounds like a girl screaming.
Yeah, but that's a whistle.
Oh.
That's a whistle.
It's someone blowing through this thing, and I'll play it again.
That's it?
It's kind of chilling.
Yeah.
It's awful sounding.
It's very scary.
Now, Pat, have you ever heard that before?
I've heard that, yeah.
You've heard that?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
It was,
That doesn't scare me at all.
No, quite the opposite.
Yeah, you're kind of used to that. Huh? That's the sound of a job well done. That's what that is.
I usually say I'm sorry after that.
I hope I didn't get any on yet.
No, it's
okay. Do you think that's pretty scary?
Me?
Yeah. No. Josh, you think it's scary?
Yes, I think we're messing with things we shouldn't be messing with. It's like reading from the Necronomicon. You have opened up a portal. Now many demons will be unleashed.
I think we just signaled them.
That's kind of it's a kazoo, right? Some sort of kazoo.
No, this is a kazoo.
No, it's.
That's fun
I've
sounding.
got it over here. I've got this death whistle over here.
Okay.
Oh, there's the death whistle.
But I think you have to go down. Yep, there you go. That's a happy, cartoony death whistle.
Yeah.
This thing, once again, it sounds
creepy.
like this.
I told him last week.
That's 2013 for me, the whole year.
He wouldn't listen to me.
Really?
Oh, really? I was 2012. Horrible. Go ahead.
Waking up, going to bed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. Play it again, jackass. I can't get enough of it.
Bring me back. Yeah,
boy.
2013.
Ooh, that is offensive.
Oh, it is.
Hurts the ears.
But they
Am I not hearing it?
You may not be hearing it.
Maybe you're not getting the high.
We couldn't hear you when you were whistling, so maybe you can't hear this whistle.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Well, that's why I wasn't scared.
Okay.
Do you ever get that thing at 2 a.m. where your
Can
dog...
you hear this? You hear that?
No.
Really?
You can't hear a whistle?
Can you hear this?
No.
Oh, I've heard that.
You hear
Thank
anything?
Josh.
Can you hear this? You want me to turn it up?
That was also 2013.
That's just mean. Okay, well.
There's a giant tidal wave beginning in the Sea of Japan, and here comes Godzilla because of you, Tom.
Oh.
Sorry.
Good job.
Does anyone ever use that? Remember in cartoons they would do that hot whistle when a cartoon lady would walk by?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, they would blow it.
Yeah,
Oh, that
right
one.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
I can think of no finer compliment for a woman to hear.
That's right.
Has anyone ever done that in public?
If you
in the
don't
last...
get a thank you, mister, you're in the wrong neighborhood.
Yeah, Kristi, do you kind of miss the days of the harassing construction team?
I never really had that.
Hey, where you going there, lady? Oh, looking good. Just four guys in hard hats.
fries with that shake?
What's your hurry?
Yeah. What's your hurry, toots?
Secretly, women have to have kind of liked that, right? They were being shown.
I'm sure there are some women who would like being
Wouldn't we like that? Yeah. Hey, hot buns.
Would you like
you
that?
walk by four women are standing outside.
Look at you, sexy.
Yeah, sexy ladies whistling at you.
Nice
That happened back in 2013.
No, that was 1 year maybe in 1990.
Okay, good. Well, now Reno, once again, if people want to see your show, what do they have to do?
It's dadbodnashville.com, and the show's at the Woolworth Theater, downtown Nashville, every Saturday.
Okay.
And I hope if you're visiting Nashville, you'll love it. It's so much fun, and it's right in the heart of everything by Printer's Alley and the Ryman. It's great, man.
Okay. Now, did you have a country fried take for us?
I do. Yes, sir. And it's very, I think it's, timing is good.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Every once in a while, a figure of authority rises and affects our lives in ways we really shouldn't allow. Their power affects all aspects of our life, whether we like it or not, and can quickly spin out of control. The time to organize is now. This is my rally cry to all men. Rise up against the enemy, and together we can stop the overreach and power grab that's happening right before our eyes. Of course, the enemy is Taylor Swift. She snuck in as a cute girl with a guitar and songs about high school that were very poignant, and we welcomed her music into our homes. That's how they set the hook. She was wholesome, and we were okay with our kids listening to her music. Her tickets were $50, and all was good. But just like any unseen virus, it just grows, and you never see it coming. You wake up one day, and it's there. You go into the doctor, and he's like, "What are your symptoms?" "Well, I'm running out of money. I can't get these damn songs out of my head. And now even watching football pisses me off." "Oh, no. Sit down. You're going to need to hear this. You've caught the Swiftie virus."
Oh.
"Is there a vaccine?" "Not yet. But we strongly recommend earmuffs when you're around music and stay 10 feet away from the speakers." "They're working on a Hank Williams Jr. Metallica hybrid vaccine, but it's causing the rats to drink excessively and catch stuff on fire." And viruses spread in many forms. Mine got into my house through my kid, but can also be shared through a kiss. Remember, she dated that Jonas brother, and they were the biggest musical act in the world. After Taylor Swift, he's doing poke your thumb diabetes commercials. You know? You remember years ago when Kanye rushed the stage and just touched her trophy? She gave him the Swiftie virus and bipolar.
Oh, jeez.
I'm asking for men to organize because you will be annihilated by her army if you stand alone. Try posting on social media. Get your Swiftie vaccine. She's ruining men's lives. The earth will literally shake from the pressure of teenage girls all typing on their phones at the exact same time. And they're savages. And if for some odd reason you're into getting your ass kicked by a pack of wild 13-year-olds in need of an exorcism, yell that out in the middle of an Abercrombie and Fitch at the mall. You'll wake up in the bathroom stall at Chuck E. Cheese with a ring in your nose, a Taylor Swift keychain in your ass, and a mouthful of skee-ball tickets. My final straw was football. Since showing up with Travis Kelce, his social media numbers have gone through the roof. His jersey sales went up over 400%, and viewership for the Chiefs games is through the roof. Now she's bringing celebrity friends with her, too. The virus is growing, and she's setting the hook. Before Taylor Swift, after games, Travis Kelce was like, "Yo, man, you don't disrespect us in our house. You said we couldn't do it. Now you know, sucker." After Taylor Swift, he's on TV slinging chunky soup with his mom. "Wow, Mom, this soup is a big boy meal." He went from vanilla ice to vanilla nice. Now, I'm hoping since Taylor's from Nashville, she'll have the class to dump him 5 minutes before the first playoff game. But he'll probably find out she broke up with him just like the rest of them when she releases her new song, "Travis Doesn't Really Eat Soup." Now, listen, she's also extremely powerful. She literally controls the internet. I did a deep dive to find out about her drug use, DUIs, battery charges, and kidnapping. But she's so powerful, she's had all that taken down. And she's replaced it with millions of examples of being an extremely kind, philanthropic, talented, humble, very attractive, responsible young lady. And as we all know in this day and age, we don't stand for that. I'm Reno Collier, and that's my country fried take.
Thank you very much, Reno. Taylor is everywhere. We had to break away from Taylor today just to get a little sports in. She's everywhere.
She is everywhere.
Thank you. And once again, Reno Collier, stand-up comedian, doing that one-man show through through the beginning of January. Is that the plan?
Yeah, right now it's through the first of the year.
All right.
But it'll hopefully it'll go on longer than that. It's our red carpet's November 7th. So we're going to be ready, man. It's going to be fun.
Good. Well, congratulations, Reno. We certainly appreciate it. And we'll talk to you next
Thanks. I love
week.
you guys, man. It's so good to see you every
Good to
week.
see
Hope everybody's
you.
doing well.
Doing great, Reno. Thank you. You too, man. Love you.
Now,
Love you too, brother.
coming up, we have a bunch of stuff we wanted to get to. We didn't even get to. We'll
I
try
know,
to
right?
squeeze some of it in. But right now, this portion of the Bob and Tom Show is brought to you by BetterHelp. Your brain may be racing. You got voices in your head, whatever. It's hard to go to sleep. This is where therapy can be very, very helpful. And BetterHelp is really bringing contemporary science and technology into the world of therapy. The way it works is you start by filling out a brief questionnaire, and you will get matched with a licensed therapist. And by the way, you can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. And the idea is to get this therapist lined up online, and then the therapy itself is done online. So it's super convenient for you. It works on your time schedule. And it can be done, by the way, in a number of ways. It can be done as like it's a Zoom call, or it can be done with just on talking, or it can be done even texting back and forth. It's whatever is best for you. And find out more about it by going to BetterHelp. Actually, go to betterhelp.com/BT show. You do it that way, it'll knock 10% off that first month. Once again, that's BetterHelp, H-E-L-P. BetterHelp.com/BT show to get on your way to being your best self. Therapy helps you figure out what's holding you back so you can work for yourself instead of against yourself. Find out more, once again, at betterhelp.com/BT show. Coming right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com.
Hi, everybody. Chick McGee here from the Bob and Tom Show. I want to tell you about the NFL season coming up. We got together with the folks at Big Green Egg, and each and every week, you're going to have a chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg during the Pigskin Pick'em program on the Bob and Tom Show.
Race fans, it's May, and you're out at the track. You're hot and thirsty. If you don't get some relief quick, just like those Indy cars, your body's going to overheat. That's why you need the cool, refreshing blast of body fuel. It's like an overhaul for your body in a 12-ounce can. Just one drink, and you'll be refueled and ready for anything your busy lifestyle demands. Excuse me, sir. You look hot and thirsty.
Boy, I sure am. I got my 2 kids with me, and I forgot the cooler in the car. God, it's got to be 100 degrees out here. I could sure go for a cold drink of water.
Water? You don't want water. You want something that'll replenish all the fluids you've lost. You need the overhaul for your body in a 12-ounce can. You need body fuel.
Body fuel? I never heard of it.
That's because it's new. Here, try this with.
Jesus! This tastes like motor oil.
Well, there is some motor oil in there. And some transmission fluid, gasoline, and even a little engine coolant.
Engine coolant? Hey, I can't see.
Well, of course you can't see. That's the power of body on your system, making it just like brand new.
What do you think of body fuel?
Are you trying to kill me? Hey, what's that fizzing noise?
That's a little battery amp. It'll keep your body running smooth and efficient. How do you like the sporty racing look of the package?
I can't see it. I can't see anything.
Well, it's very sporty. Don't worry, preliminary testing shows that the blindness is only a temporary side effect. Anyway, how about that refreshing, cool, clear taste?
Come here. I'm going to sue you bastards. Come here. Where are you? I can't see anything.
Body fuel. When you're so thirsty you could die, try one of Body Fuel's 3 delicious flavors: original lemon lime, iced tea, or diesel.
I can't feel my tongue. My gums are bleeding. My gums are bleeding.
Body Fuel from the people who brought you Thirspiration Plus. It's the health drink for those on the run. Go out and pick up some Body Fuel today at a supermarket or auto parts store near you.
Come here, you son of a bitch.
Hi, this is comedian Rob Haney, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Tom Simmons is our guest. I understand you've been to Afghanistan, I assume, on one of the USO-type tours.
The Comics on Duty.
Okay, good for you.
Afghanistan is desolate, man. Everything is dirt. Every building, every structure is like dirt. We don't need satellite-guided bombs. We just should drop water balloons.
That'll muddy you. Wow.
Turn that place into mud and farmland, and it'll be great.
Have you run this strategic idea by the people at the Pentagon?
Yeah, it'd save us a lot of money.
This is positively
launching
brilliant.
a massive hydro attack. That's what we're going to do. And,
all of these fire bombs are merely drawing it out.
We're helping. We have a distinguished actor and comedian. He is John Witherspoon.
My 11-year-old, he's go to private school. Only reason to go to private school is my mother-in-law helps pay half. Little rich kids go there. I see Warren Beatty all the time.
Oh, yeah?
I see Warren Beatty there. He's and Annette Bening. And my son talks like this. Father. Would
you like a toddy?
Father, my friends are going to Spain for the summer. Where are we going? I said, Compton. Where we going?
Compton.
Back to Detroit.
Back to Detroit.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you something. I'm going to give you that 2 left boots with one of them with a high heel.
That's right.
Kiwi Rogers is our guest. Kiwi, having just met you, I can guess you're obviously an athlete.
Yeah, I work out a little bit. They have the whole thing where you pump weights and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You got to have that cardiovascular, man.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing basketball the other day. They made me guard the worst dude on the other teams. It was a fat dude wearing thongs. Standing on the court smoking a cigarette. You know I was in bad shape.
And you couldn't keep up with him.
I couldn't keep up with him. I got involved with that aerobics. Don't like aerobics, man. That's too much like sex.
It is.
Aerobics?
Yeah, you sweat, muscles hurt, and then you got a woman up there telling you you're not doing it right.
Bob and Tom. 24/7. Oh, yeah.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
Ace Cosby's here. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. Every time I introduce him, I look over there, and it's like he's a brand new baby being born. He's blinking and looking around.
Just entering a little bit of something here on this machine. What do we have left to do? We have our Today in History.
Yeah.
It's very
Is it a big day?
And because we missed a bunch of stuff.
Oh, yeah? Are we going to do Friday in history?
No, we'll do Today in History. What day is it again? October.
It is October 2nd.
19th. Second.
Here's Tom. Yes. Give it to me.
For Kristi.
Yes.
1902, The Tale of Peter Rabbit, published.
Yeah.
By
Beatrix
Very
Potter
good.
or something.
Very good.
Hi, Mrs. Potter. I tell that story about the rabbit. Call her Harvey.
Beatrix, what a beautiful name.
I love that name.
You know,
is that making a comeback at all?
Beatrice, maybe. But
Beatrix, you call Trixie. Call him Trixie. Hey, Trixie.
Maybe that's why it's not making a comeback.
Beatrix. You don't like Trixie? Sassy.
Trixie sounds like a stripper's name.
That's a
doesn't it? Go
name
ahead,
for
say it.
strippers and whores.
Yeah.
Trixie.
I'm
Which one?
Trixie, I do both. What do you
Trixie.
want? You want to dance or you want to dance?
Now, here's a tough question. In 1950, Charles Schulz debuted the comic strip
Charlie Brown?
Peanuts.
It would later become Peanuts. It started out as Lil Folks.
Oh.
L-I''L. So the rappers, you got your Lil Wayne.
Lil Folks.
And your Lil Nas X. And a lot of Lils out there. But Lil Folks was the Charles Schulz, and then Peanuts, of course. And I think he's always on the list of the top deceased income
I remember
people.
When It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown played for the first time. And I was already sold on the Charlie Brown because of the Christmas special.
Yeah.
But when the Great Pumpkin rose out of the pumpkin patch, and it was Snoopy, and it was World War II flying scarf, I thought I'd never laugh this hard again. When he rose out of the pumpkin, and he did the whoo, you know how Snoopy
Sure.
howls. Oh yeah,
I was like the teacher with you can't understand.
Yeah.
Boy, that is dead on. 1955, Alfred Hitchcock premieres CBS. Watching terrifying things before you go to bed.
If you're wondering where all the plots from all the Hollywood movies ever made come from, watch Alfred Hitchcock for a couple seasons.
The MacGuffin.
You ever see the one where she answers the phone? You forgot about Sam, Stella.
Ooh.
I don't. I remember I think it's this Twilight Zone where the phone line falls down in the graveyard and the widow starts getting calls from the graveyard.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Happy birthday.
She killed him.
Mohandas K. Gandhi. Happy
I thought you guys made that up. Is his nickname or his middle name really K?
His nickname is The Butcher. He was a notorious.
No.
That's why he couldn't wear a shirt.
I may not understand what he
had
did.
to wear. He can't wear a shirt or pants. You get blood on him. So
well, very few people know this. In the movie Gandhi, he's of course an attorney, and he constantly. His name is Mohandas K. Gandhi. He is famous for starting what we now know as Casual Friday.
Oh, how about
Is
that?
he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You didn't know that? Oh, yeah. That was Gandhi's idea.
Ben Kingsley's in a movie called Jules. It's on the pays. It's worth it. It's worth a look. It's very good.
Oh, no, one of the greats. Happy birthday, 1890. Groucho Marx.
Ah, yes. So funny.
Hold me close, Groucho. Any closer, I'd be behind you.
I've had a wonderful evening. Yeah. It wasn't tonight, but I've had a wonderful evening.
Bud Abbott, born on this date in 1895.
Poor bastard.
Famous.
You know we had to look at
Lou Costello.
And go, you need to calm down. We're not on stage.
Hey, Abbott.
No.
Esteemed monster hunter. Pat, Don McLean, the great singer-songwriter.
Oh, your favorite.
What a truly wonderful man. So giving as a performer.
Affable chap.
You had a bad encounter with him.
Horrible. So did many other people.
Can't blame Don McLean. You ruined his closer.
Even his last two Yeah. Well, I did, actually.
Wait a minute. What did you played American Pie or what?
I sang a dirty version. He was such a butt to me backstage. So I closed with a dirty version of American Pie. Told the whole crowd the story. They were my hometown crowd.
They were there to see him.
Yeah, they.
No, I don't think I'm probably the first one to tell you this. You showed him.
Well, I should have got fired, but the manager of the place said, "Oh no, you did a good thing. I hate the guy."
I see. Happy,
I shouldn't be saying
happy
that.
birthday. Let's see, who's this one for? Ace
Cosby.
Happy birthday for 1951, Gordon Sumner.
Sting.
Yeah.
Sir Stingle.
Do you suppose his obituary will just say stung? What do you think?
It will.
That's very, very deep.
That's very funny, though.
And I don't know
the Daily
about,
News,
I don't know
at
why,
least.
but I feel like crying.
A lot of
The
kind.
Daily Mail will use that. You're right.
I'm a big fan. Don't get me wrong. I just curious.
Wasn't he in a season or in a couple episodes of Only Murders? in
Yeah,
the
he's
Building
great.
or something?
Apparently he is, yeah.
He's very good in it. He's very funny, very self-deprecating, and
I think the headline for Sting dying would be if his former bandmates find him. Sting found dead by police.
oh, very good, very good.
I still like Stung. Sting, ...
Stung.
Stung, yeah, that is better.
Yeah. If he died after surgery, it would be a. Wait, let me think about this. It would be a Sting operation gone bad.
Sting, Oh, this must be some sort of story about. Oh no, Gordon Sumner died.
I see. And wasn't that the name of Alf?
That was Gordon Shumway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Melmacian Gordon.
Very close.
I was thinking of Gordon Jump.
1970, Kelly Ripa.
Oh, yeah. Kelly and Mark.
It was
She hasn't eaten anything since 2007.
Yeah, you're right, man.
Kelly and some dude on the talk show.
It's her husband.
Who cares? Now we have
who cares?
Some dude. There's things we learned today on the show.
Nothing. Nada. Zip.
We learned about bubblegum.
What are you?
Kind of.
What are you doing?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
The shoe-in, yeah, it's 10 and 20. It's never been on harder times than right now.
Any chance you'll pick the Monday Nighter?
Taylor Swift was at the New York Jets Kansas City Chiefs game last night, along with Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman and
the newly single Hugh Jackman,
Mrs.
Yes.
Ryan Reynolds. And,
That's right. Maybe he wanted to date Taylor Swift. We don't know.
Tom power washed his garage on Saturday night. I thought I'd never hear the end of it.
You asked, I told you.
I don't think I
Very
am.
satisfying.
It says here I just got a brand new water heater, but it's within this.
got a brand new water heater.
Not
You
that
Got a new shower.
Having trouble with bed bugs in Paris ahead of the Olympics. They got a rabbits. First day we're on the air in the first of the month. Tom refuses to leave a voicemail message. He will just text you unless he knows you very, very well.
Contemporary phone etiquette has changed. People don't listen to their voicemail messages. They prefer a simple text.
Tom was in a grocery store over the weekend, and there was an incident in the bulk food aisle with some salted cashews. Let's just put it this way.
A menace.
There might not be any salted cashews left after you spilled them all on the floor.
Magooing about town.
The bags aren't thick enough.
Did it go through the bottom of the bag, or you dropped the bag?
No, the orifice is so large to get your hand around it, and then at the same time tuck it, and then operate the gizmo on the side. It sort of spewed out the thing, and then everything was all over.
Poor design.
I think it might have been operator error. Josh seems to think there's like a waiting room thing on this where you can you can get it so it just goes.
I don't know
part
about
way
the
and
one
then
you used, but yeah,
like a 2-tier system of doorways, orify, if you will.
Yes, yeah. So prevent waste.
But it's my new favorite store.
Greg Warren is returning to his birthplace, Hamilton Mo.
No, Springfield, Missouri.
Hannibal Mo.
Springfield is where.
No, I'm sorry, you're right.
Starting Thursday evening, he'll be at the club known as the Blue Room Comedy Club, Thursday through Saturday in
Wrap
Springfield.
it up, Motormouth.
All right. Thank you very much. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.